shit. $10 a gram. Knocked me on my ass.
That's strong stuff and cheap.
Yeah. No tax on it.
Two good things.
Yeah.
Strong and cheap.
I know, my favorite store, I miss it, was Field of Dreams. I've been going there since I was in college, and there was like a portable. They have a big store now. You get like a points card, and every 10 purchases, no minimum amount you have to spend. So like you could go in and buy it at $2.50 per joint, and that counts.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then every 10 you get a gram of top shelf.
Did you figure out your computer?
Okay.
Yeah, it's all set up.
Nice.
Which is usually about
What do you
like
mean?
30,
Like
40
just the
bucks a
stream
gram.
and stuff?
I don't know, whatever you were trying to fix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it just takes a
it's kind of
bit
a
to.
depressing place, but
Yeah.
I really like
For
it.
whatever
Like, I
reason.
haven't been back since my grandma died.
The homelessness is almost as bad as here.
When did that get really bad?
When I was last there, anyways.
Like year-wise? What do you? Like I haven't been back since like 2016.
I moved in BC. What year is it?
Almost
Or I moved January
Yeah,
2022.
My town in Ontario, Southern Ontario, got destroyed. Real bad. It had like 100,000 people. They had a homeless camp. It was like 2,000, so 2% of the population.
Mhm.
Homeless camp.
Well,
Yeah,
it's happening in Niagara too, in St. Catharines. It's all the people coming down from Toronto,
Man.
and like all
It
the like
seems worse
farmlands.
there than here, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, Southern Ontario is basically descending into modern neo-Nazism.
It's a thing.
Southern Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One of my friends lives.
To kill or unkill the horse?
She's trans,
No,
and
just
she's just
for
like, yeah, I get
zombie
death threats
horse.
all the time
Yeah.
now. I get yelled at.
Okay, so this session, we need to look for a horse. That's our goal. We need to see this happen.
What did you do to my horse?
No, not a horse, a horse. A dead
I think it
horse.
says beast or human.
We need to find a dead horse, and she's gonna zombify it.
Oh, okay.
No,
And
no,
it's
no.
gonna be a
Sorry,
zombie
your
horse
reaction
match.
one.
Nice.
It's gonna be great.
Oh,
This one.
We're gonna have an undead army against an undead army, and it's gonna be great.
yeah, beast or human.
Oh, beast or human, she can raise her reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
so she's gonna have a zombie horse. That
like
she can
one
ride.
hit point. That's
She can ride.
The one hit one.
Yeah.
So, but
But then she can pick it up again.
Yeah. Well, unless it's got a broken leg.
And stuff that's still on a rock dies.
yeah.
I mean,
Explode.
The leg
That-
pops out.
that would
Bang,
do
it's
it.
everywhere.
Fracture your cannon bone, man.
And on that bombshell, welcome back everybody to another exciting episode of Lions and Nobles, the Dungeons and Dragons stream that promises
She found
more
it.
adventure, more good times, more friendship, although we'll see who dies, who's left behind. Actually, we'll see about that whole friendship thing in due course. Who cares to regale what happened last session on Lions and Nobles?
Rob almost killed Chris.
I left early, so don't look at me.
Yeah, Crystal almost died again.
We had
Did you?
we had
Tried to
a hero of the session. Our friend Jeff, or your friend Jeff, joined us
Oh,
Our
I
friend.
forgot about Jeff.
Yeah.
He's great.
with his warlock, Lurk, who gave off some really bad vibes, but also brought in some really cool times. Yeah, he was just constant doom coming off of this man. We were still in Swords Hollow, I believe, or we were in another.
You moved to Mallorin's Rest.
Yeah, we were in Mallorin's Rest, where we basically all stopped at a tavern there, talked with Lyric. Turns out that he's part of one. Well,
He's
through
related to
blood is related to one of the major families in the area, and was looking for his brother.
Which family might that be?
That would be the Foxmantles. Aaron Guards. Yes.
The very family that your family is a part of, as vassals of the Ehrengartens in Wormhall.
I was gonna say, if you're a fox mantle, I have
Wait, did you
people
just
in the
catch that?
underground searching for dirt on
You
you.
didn't just get. Yes, that family, that Ehrengarten family. Yes, sir. That one.
Was she your cousin?
No. His family is vassals of.
He's basically my family serves their family, like the Karn Starks.
That's all just
Starks, basically.
Sacred.
I thought it was like attached to this thing. It was
I've
some
watched
kind of
Game of
whip.
Thrones.
No?
No.
Maybe watch season 1 to 6.
I watched a couple of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You tried by yourself too.
And just pretend it ended there.
Nah,
The weird
some of the
incest
battles
sort
were
of
pretty
about-
cool in there.
The Witch.
Oh,
Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
Then
Don't
you
watch
watch
past
it.
season 6.
That's what I said.
Imagine the ending.
One
Just
to 6
imagine
and
the
then
ending.
stop.
Oh yeah, when mainstream media
They go to Mars.
finally
That's what they do. They
experiences
invent
when
rockets
the anime goes ahead
and
of
they
the
strap
manga.
them to the dragon and they fly to fucking Mars. And it's a better ending than what
Fly
happened.
to fucking
Turns to Borderlands.
Anyway.
Yeah, like straight up. I'm into it.
Anyway, we were in the tavern and a giant tuber of mushrooms burst out from the ground.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like a vine.
that's fair.
You felt
A big yellow vine.
Don't paint mushrooms into a bad.
I love all the mushrooms on your overalls too.
We're all good.
Perfect.
Creating crime all across the city. What? Unsubstantiated reports.
A giant tuber did burst in
Yeah.
through the floor, leaving a giant chasm.
I got yeeted against the wall, almost died again.
Mad damage all around.
I
Yeah.
did some buff.
Work.
Indeed, you did.
Lurk just
Yeah.
Blasted that thing away.
Did we-
blasted it.
Yeah, where's our friend?
Did we theorize that?
We'll get there.
Did we theorize that Sigma was kind of the one responsible for controlling that big tuber?
I thought he confirmed that.
Yeah, I thought it was
that was
confirmed it was
very much
Sigma.
confirmed, yeah.
For some reason, I think I remember hearing plant voices or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of them.
Yeah, you guys could hear echoes of what
Shrieking.
Sigma was saying to his family, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Lurk basically one-shot the big plant thing with a blight,
Yeah,
which
it's
was
awesome.
very cool.
Thankful.
Yeah, we followed him and Christo to one of the fox mantles who he was looking for, I believe. And Christo was going to shoot him dead there.
Not a fox mantle.
Yeah,
No.
Not a fox mantle, Rutherford.
Farfetcher?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I did have
Wanda and Donovan are both there.
Indeed.
I can't remember where they're from again.
They are from the fox. They are from the fox mantle side. That's probably what you're cross-referencing there.
Yeah. And with a little bit of confusion on my end, I healed Christo because I thought I was healing the other guy.
Well, it's a good thing you killed
Yes,
Krista.
I healed Christo, which proceeded to, we found out that he had some black tar in his system, which
Yeah.
then solidified in his neck, unfortunately.
Again?
Yeah, right. That all happened.
Yes.
We let it happen. It was
Yeah.
great.
And I wasn't here to slice him open
And
again.
with the
No, Ben rolled a good
Yeah.
medical thing.
Ben,
Nice.
yeah, with Ben's help, they
Like,
like
me and Sonny
surgically
were fine.
removed it from him.
Wasn't Ben's help.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you almost killed him last time.
Meanwhile, all of this, Ben was sloshed out drunk in an alley somewhere.
He wasn't drunk, I don't think. He's just
No.
having
He was having a weird episode.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
an episode.
Weird episode.
The craziest panic attack that wasn't.
Yeah.
Flick's wife was going through it. He
Existential
hit
crisis.
Stopped him with a big fish.
her with a
Oh, yeah,
fish,
no fish.
saving her. Then rushed to his friend at the speed of light. And his face through the alleyways. He arrived just in time to kill the tuber
Yeah.
in Flick's mind. And in his mind, he's doing pretty good with it. He's like, save my wife, save my friend, kill the big monster.
Big man, big
Oh,
bear on
and
campus.
then I stood in front of Crystal with my little butter knife out.
Defending him from.
Very big cloaca.
True.
Yeah, big cloaca energy.
Cloaca was engorged.
Big flat
Crystal was
spin.
going
Yeah.
to kill Rutherford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how'd you guys get around there, eh?
I tried to hit Christo's crossbow out of his hands and he stopped me. So luckily he didn't shoot.
But the moment passed by, how?
He healed Christo.
Right, but before
Yeah.
that, there was a little moment where
Yeah, so
Crystal
like-
was gonna shoot.
I stayed
Rutherford
outside and you all went into a tower and now I'm lost.
down. Yes.
You're not-
She wasn't
Oh
there.
yeah, and in that tower, all the purple dragons
Oh,
in there
yeah.
were dead, and I resurrected one of them.
And there was
That's
two
where
people that were
Buttercup
alive.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened. And
Is
I-
Buttercup wearing a purple dragon tabard?
came from.
But yeah.
I think all of this purple dragon's just everything about that one
And
was
I-
salt, and
and
now
I-
it's just moss and mushrooms and a flower.
Okay. Honestly, probably wise. I doubt they'd take very kindly to seeing one of their own.
Yeah. Mushroom of
Other than you.
We saw two people.
No, I don't
know the names. I wasn't there. What were the two people's names that we saw? We saw Donovan.
Oh, I knew that.
And then you, yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
Be careful with that thing.
I love it. I
was-
saw
And Ben, who
I saw another one at Canadian
not only
Tire.
cut out Christo, but he's kept the
Oh,
tar.
can you give me a couple of them? That'd be great.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah, that's
that.
what Ben's oil.
I forgot about that. That was
Ben.
right at the
He
end.
looked to the cube of
Yeah.
tar he took out of Christo.
You're
Yeah.
lucky Flint didn't see that. You would have hit with
You were
You
there.
were there.
I know, but he didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Just flish.
in the brief moment, and squished it down into a little sugar cube of black tar. Correct.
And then
That was
it
after
cooks
you
a bit.
healed him. Air quotes. Conducted surgery to remove the healed, air quotes, blockage. From there, though,
And you did say the way the surgery was, it was kind of like,
oh yes, as you conducted this, there's like camera angles of everybody, Dutch angles of everybody watching upon Ben conduct this, and how he opens his eyes sometimes, not even looking at what he's doing, as his hands seem to work of their own volition. His eyes almost just white as he rolls them around, lolling back and forth, almost like Stevie Wonder conducting surgery, but instead it's fucking House on speed forward play. But with that said, with the surgery concluded, in the aftermath of, Lurik once again gives you the spiel about the impending doom across all of the Farseas. As the spirits all around seem to echo this statement, their voices echoing against the ether, echoing against all your surroundings that are otherwise silent in the moment, as he turns and the massive shawl of himself seems to flow around like a giant wing holding against Rutherford Farfetcher as they begin to walk away.
you add a mushroom every time.
No, no.
Oh, I was
there's
like, it's just really
no, that one
everywhere.
was just like almost buried, and I was like, oh, there's a mushroom.
Red one's still sitting over there. On the other side. Oh yeah. It's still above ground. I think that's the only two that were in there, and then there's the red one up
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I think that's
Oh, when did you fall over? That was supposed to be.
Are you leaving?
No, I just need to stand. For
Oh, the birds. I was gonna say those are some nice
There you
tri-testicles, tri-sticles,
go.
like a Krogan.
In the moments afterwards, the camera pans against the lot of you with your bruises, your aches, your questions. Christo, in the moment, exhales slowly. Okay. As he watches Lurik walk away, the massive writhing wreath of black shawl floating through the air as if it had its own spirit about it. As they disappear against the horizon, the mists coalescing about, coating over the horizon, giving a gray overcast to everything around you. It is no less smuggy, no less hot and comfortable.
So
A lot
yeah.
of you stand about as, yeah, like I say, you're watching as Lurik and Mr. Farfetcher leave off towards their destination.
Bye.
So, I don't know if you
Oh, yeah.
remember the... Oh, sorry. Yeah, you were there for that part. My apologies. At the end of last session, he gave the spiel that you should probably see what happened to Donovan and Ulanda. Probably see where they went off to.
Who are they?
They're the folks that were working for Mr. Croman, if you recall, the tiefling that works for the Foxmantles.
Batman.
Oh right.
Batman.
When we first were introduced to her, I'm pretty sure she was like a beautiful, sexy woman.
And
That
she,
was-
yeah, she ate
Yeah.
sausage.
Oh yeah.
There you go, yeah, sausage lady.
Okay.
She bit that thing hard, man. It was like...
Sorry, you said beautiful tiefling, and my brain immediately went to the one shot with the giant boobs bouncing off the dock.
Oh, gosh.
Sounds fun.
Another, yeah.
Good to be there. And then the ABBA montage for the fight scene. Yeah.
No, she was tightly clad in leathers
Yeah.
that wrapped about her robust, scarred and bruised body that was sweating in those leathers, hard, stains all over. She had a couple scars going just randomly across her face. She's been around, seen some shit. Seen some shit, just shapely all over. What is it, Vasquez? Yeah, Vasquez. Yeah, absolutely. And with that, you would not believe how hard it is to find footage of just that. A Mexican action heroine. Come
Yeah,
on,
there's no
society. Do
POC
better,
representation,
society.
let alone for Latinos.
Do better, society. But with that, Lurik walks off with Mr. Farfetcher. The mists overcasting about, It's still muggy. It's still shitty, but
And where's he
the
going?
sun's not beating on you. He's headed to Worm Hall.
And we're still at that
Okay, we're not there.
house or building, whatever it was.
Correct.
And I'm still
I wanna
outside
loot the
watching.
bodies.
There's a lot of bodies.
You do so.
From last, just gonna say, like I did ceremonies so that they're all like burial rites that
Yeah.
be erased.
Yeah, too late.
I sent Denny in to go plodding up the stairs and see what the heck is taking so long.
Hundreds of bodies. We have to.
So there's about 210 silver amidst all the commoners here.
That's it?
That's it.
Nothing else?
You do find.
Personal
Oh, sorry.
items?
Yeah. You do find 2 engagement rings, wedding rings, I should say. They don't look like they're worth a huge amount, but maybe 100, 200
I know.
200 bucks.
There's
I
2
thought that was Edith.
There's 2 of them.
I put them on my side.
She robs
The one
bodies, she robs the
definitely
women.
doesn't fit. The other one like almost fits, like
My
up to
pinky
the.
toe is still available.
It slips over your pinky toe.
It's an infinity gauntlet.
I have
Of
4 now.
foot.
3.
The
Your
infinity
toe
footlet.
ring.
Infinity footlet, yeah. Bonus damage to kick.
You guys pick over the bodies. They're just commoners, like I say. They've got some nice clothes here and there, but otherwise nothing to really write home about. You do find a pair of rings. The one's got a necklace with a pendant, a nice little, was it a cameo, an ivory sort of side profile. Looks like it might fetch a couple bucks. And like I say, about 210 silver all told. And you can write that down in whatever denominations. It's just mostly silver.
Is there like a commander's office? Because this is like a.
This is an inn you were in, wasn't it?
Oh no, I thought it was like a barracks or something. I thought it
Oh
was-
yeah, no, that's right. You guys headed over towards the Purple Dragon outpost there, and yeah, this was this the barracks that you guys?
There's a jail.
No, that's right. Yeah, it was an outpost, and like I said, there was a bit of a prison cell structure to one side, and it's otherwise an open space.
There's no like office.
There is, yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about this.
Okay.
It's going to be on the second floor. There's a staircase leading up in an L pattern to the second floor there, and then beyond that, it leads out to the rooftop and scout tower, ramparts, that sort of shit. But as you head up towards, the door is unlocked and sitting slightly open.
Can I say to Miriam if there's a rooftop kind of lookout? Can I ask her if she kind of look out and?
I'm
watch-
outside.
Well, I thought you just came in.
No, I sent Denny in to see what's taking so long.
Okay, well, I open the door as I pass and say, hey, there's a lookout on the second floor. You can look up there for intruders or keep an eye on those 2 that just walked out. Like the Yolanda and Donovan, watch where they go. Just they're pretty suspicious.
That's fair. I mean, you realize
they were
everybody
there?
knows about.
Yeah.
You guys watch as he's headed up the stairs, announcing this around. What is everybody else doing? You've got a bit of a headache. You can only imagine where it's from
So you didn't leave her
during the
Friday?
course of all that and how it's affecting you. It's not great, but you're doing your best and you're doing okay. It's just like a dull ache. Meanwhile, whatever anybody wants to do for the moment, whilst you're headed up towards there.
The dead men, do they have dog tags on them though?
Do they? I'm sorry.
Do they have dog tags on them?
Oh, I can't remember. Was this soldiers that you encountered in this? Oh yeah, no, sorry. We're talking about the
Dead guys.
What do purple dragons have? Not so much dog tags, but they have bracelets that they carry, and each one is
Friendship bracelets?
each one is literally a piece of parchment folded with leather over wire, and that's really it.
I'll take all those.
Okay, you do so, stepping them off one after the next.
Buttercup.
You get a stack of about 27 names there.
She probably did.
One
Yeah.
attached to-
Yeah. So
You get about 27 names in a bushel. With that, like I said, you guys have looted the place, picked up whatever these guys have for coin on them. There is armor and weapons and equipment in the place. I believe I already went through that though. No, didn't happen. Crossbows, swords.
All I got was XP.
I'm so sorry.
I know, right? Only XP.
A few halberds and enough ammunition to take down a couple hill giants. I mean, Who's got the highest perceptions amidst you?
14.
I think I have 14.
Well, passive perception, anyways.
I mean, I'll say that'll more or less be enough. You can see that there's a inset floor safe in the. Sorry, are you joining him upstairs? I'm assuming a lot. You can see.
Yeah.
What is your
Well,
passive
because like I
perception?
can.
13.
Ugh, oh, mulligan. Yeah, so you can see the
Well, yeah, I
floor
went
safe.
inside.
As you guys join in, so can you. It looks like a complicated sort of dial, keyhole, and lever upon it.
Is Flick there?
Yeah, like I'm saying, if you guys want to be there, you can. It's
Do you
fine.
have sleight of hand proficiency or no?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to point at it and say, Flick, look, a puzzle.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if I have any lockpicks.
Yourselves?
And my boot is off. And I put my ring on my toe.
That's fair. Yeah, actually. Okay, fair enough. And yourself?
I still have, a little lingering headache, and I'm just like basking at how beautiful Buttercup turned out. As she's slowly turning into her, she's just like,
I have thieves' tools and a crowbar.
She had a bunch of flowers.
You keep raising this bar. I want you to know. This bar just keeps rising.
Astronomically high.
Like, honest to God. I mean, your dice are nice. Not to anything.
Like,
The dice are nice, but there's like clearly a competition going here, I think.
Oh, I surrendered.
Oh yeah, no, clearly. It happened. I felt it.
like now when I resummon Denny and his great big resummoning, I'm gonna have to throw fucking gold everywhere. Just gold glitter.
With that all said, as you watch Buttercup sprout out all over, giving it the finishing touches, despite the gaiety of the moment, the floral attribution, there is certainly a dour sense about your activities. The headache resident and aching away, the efforts that you make in vain. As the moments pass by, with the ring going on toe and Denny licking his balls and reporting back that people are doing what they do.
Oh
and
well,
then-
I came in. So.
Okay, fair enough. And then you eventually ended up at the top of the place,
Yeah.
right? And then yourself, you're joining thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
A
I
lot
was just
of you
checking in
guys-
my pack to see if I have any lockpicks. I don't, but I do have a crowbar and thieves' tools.
Terrific. And Petrichor was...
Have-
right, you were
I
collecting
was thinking of it as a
tags.
separate item.
And if I can,
And 2 dice
piling up
sets.
the bodies to
Yeah, we'll say that that's all occurred in the credits, I guess, or in the after credit scene from last. So that's all already taken care of.
Are
Like,
there any nice swords?
there are
Worry
two
about it.
ceremonial swords sitting in a crisscross directly over the commander's office chair, situated in front, or sorry, in behind a classic looking purple dragon shield. If you care to, you can roll history. Otherwise, the room itself is not opulent, but not drab. There's plenty of tapestries around. Many of them look quite aged.
Yeah.
The tapestries depicting various historical moments you would assume throughout Purple Dragon history, or celebrities in Purple Dragon lineage.
I rolled a 16 history.
The whole of the room represents a bygone era in Purple Dragon history, it seems. The commander here, as you see the gold plates situated on the desk, a Drastus by the last name and a first initial C.
I'm going to take it from the...
I'm going to start making
I'm taking it from the wall. Like the whole thing.
As you look about the chamber, like I say, you see the pair of ceremonials. You also see that there's a halberd leaning against one of the walls, next to where there's a suit of armor on a mannequin. Seems to be missing one right greave. Leg piece. Greaves. Yeah, one right greave. And then there's a pair of lock boxes stacked in the far corner. And when I say corner, it's actually an open doorway you see with what seems to be a strong door that's been left open, and a pair of chests, those lock boxes, like I say, stacked on one another inside that closet. Oh, Bobby.
I'm gonna.
That's Bobby.
I'm assuming there's a table, so I'm just gonna like take the swords and the shield mount off,
Yeah.
and like put it on the table, and then go to the in that door and see if those things are locked.
You find that the shield is affixed somehow, some way at the back of it. Observing upon, you can't easily take the shield off the wall, but the swords seem to be sheathed into some sort of apparatus that's built against the shield.
So I'll just throw them on the.
So you just pull them off?
Yeah, put them on. I'm putting them on the table for in a minute.
You do so. Each one is a purple and silver handled blade. It's a long sword, each of them, and they've got a couple gemstones encrusted against the handle in a loose arrangement of Cormier's crest.
Okay, so when were you? You're still downstairs? Are you coming up?
I'd say downstairs.
Okay, so when I see Petrichor, I'm going to give him the swords.
Right.
And then he can.
What do you want me to use?
Well, you feel like it's a weapon?
I have a sword already.
I know it could be a better sword.
Is that a better sword?
I mean, it's a ceremonial blade, and looking upon it, you can see it was lovingly crafted. Wielding it about, it seems well balanced. You're not sure if it's thoroughly functional.
And it's purple dragon, so I'm like, okay.
It's very much purple dragon.
It seems more ceremonial.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I'll spend the evening sort of studying the swords just to see if they're like magical at all or if they're just ceremonial.
I mean, you take a couple minutes and ascertain that they don't seem to have any major magics to them. If they do, it's latent at this time.
Okay.
I'm heading into the room.
I'll put them in my pack anyway.
You do so.
Yeah.
You don't have any sheaths for these. They come right off of a ceremonial thing.
Yeah. And
All right, you strap them to the side then.
yeah, and I'll just look in the barracks, see if there's any spears or any like
Yeah, that's fine. You find spears.
anything for the
There's, as far as spears go, there's a collection of 11 of them. So there's 11 spears situated there, a couple halberds, long swords aplenty. You have your choice of medium or heavy crossbows and enough ammunition to take down several hell giants, as I said earlier. It's a well-stocked little armory. Selection's not great, but they've got what they've got. There are collections of bandages, poultices and such, so if anybody needs to refill their med kit, they clearly can.
Yep, I'll do that as well.
Meat. Where's the meat?
Oh, the meat. Yeah, Rob, what happened to the meat?
He ate it.
Oh, hey, me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How'd you like it? Good.
That's what we were.
I appreciate friendships like that. I give you meat, and it's an acceptable gift.
Food is the best gift.
Yes.
As
This is
this
true.
all goes down, like I say, there's a bunch of shit in that room. Ceremonial swords being what they are. The desk itself is replete with all sorts of stuff strewn across it. I meant to mention it is a rather large executive-style desk. It's got drawers aplenty, as well as parchmenture strewn across it. And amidst everything else, I meant to mention there are a couple maps that you see hanging opposing the desk, opposing the mannequin with the armor. So as you come in, there's all this shit over here, and then there's just a bunch of maps that are hanging over here, as well as the table having them all across.
So with those, sorry, going back, with those bandages and everything, would it be enough to gather a healer's kit together?
Yep.
Okay, how many could I grab?
You know what? Good question. You could literally put together 12 healer's kits. It seems like a full complement.
That's pretty heavy. I think I'll take.
We should just split 'em
kinda
up.
heavy. Yeah, I'll take 3.
And I'll just take a bit.
We'll count this as like if you want to pick up reagents from those low level cure spells and shit like that too.
Okay.
With that said though,
Is there anything in the room? You said there
I
was
just
like
take 3.
kind of like a
You
back
guys can take
door.
as many as you want.
A chest inside.
yeah. So I said there was a sort of closet in the corner of this place, and the door was open, and you could see inside the loft box is situated there.
No, if someone's at 0,
Can I go with the room?
instantly stay one.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll bring it
Yeah.
back
Is
up.
it now locked?
It won't bring it out to you.
Excellent question.
I don't have a lockpick, so.
No, it's fine.
So there's 9 left.
I'll have
As
to
you-
call them over.
As you walk in towards
It's worth taking.
passive
Do you want to
perception
do
13,
5 and 4?
Right, as you walk in towards and grab a hold of the thing,
Yeah.
you hear a strange click come from the lid. You're pretty sure it was the lid.
before.
I tend to hoard
Alright.
them and
Anyway,
use them.
there's a bar. A set of bars. A portcullis. That was the word I was looking for. That drops down behind you. As you guys hear a ding, 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 start to go off.
I will take 5.
It's like a bell.
Yeah.
Can I just turn around and smash it?
You look around for the source of this, but you don't
Oh, I
immediately
don't see it. Oh, okay.
It seems to be coming from the wall
Yeah.
on the
Oh, okay,
other
right.
side of the
I thought it
portcullis.
did. Okay.
Healer.
In any event, everybody in the building is hearing this.
All right.
It's not super loud, but it's loud enough to be heard around the building.
Okay.
I'll
Actually, that's pretty fucking loud. Let's
yeah,
face it.
I'll sigh and I'll go investigate.
You see him trapped in the the safe room.
I'm trapped?
Inside. Yeah, well, pretty fucking trapped. I would
Oh,
say.
The bars come down?
Yeah,
Oh,
portcullis dropped down.
Oh, okay.
With that said, though, as you are situated there, watching Petruber come forth, you hear a start to emanate, and looking around below, you see a slow cloud of some vapor start to seep in underneath you. As you come towards, you seem to remember something. You can roll me history, but in any event, you can also roll me a Constitution save.
I'm gonna run upstairs.
Is it? Yeah, me too. Is it poisonous?
Well, you were already upstairs, as
Oh,
were
yeah, I
you.
was grabbing that, yeah.
And as you're putting this together.
I got an
Excuse me.
18.
Right, terrific stuff. You find yourself growing
What?
woozy in the moment, but holding yourself steady.
15.
Terrific stuff. You remember this from the briefing. Ah, yes. Sleeping gas. Not especially powerful, so as not to knock out the whole of the office,
I'll hold my
but strong enough to knock out the perpetrator in this case.
Yeah, I'll hold my breath.
Very good. As you come towards, you also remember where there's a lever just behind a hidden panel where the bell is hidden as well. But you don't have the key, or maybe you do actually. Odds or evens? I'll do it.
Odds.
Evens it is, and with that, shit. But the panel, you know, is just right there next to the commandant's desk,
Yeah.
where the ringing is literally coming from.
Yeah. I'll go to the commandant's desk, turn off the alarm. I'll leave the sleeping bag.
Well, like I say, you don't have a key for the panel
Okay. Alright.
currently, and so the ringing
So the lever
continues.
turns off the gas, or the lever just turns off the alarm?
Yes,
Right.
Alright, I'll hold the lever anyway.
the one that's behind the panel that's locked that you don't have the key for.
I will try and break open to the box.
Okay, I'm into this. Make me attack rolls.
So wait, sorry, is this affecting all of us or just him?
Well, everyone's hearing this loud, gonging, ringing noise as the alarm's going off.
Because, sorry, from what I gathered, they went upstairs to do something, and we're still gandering at the safe in the floor. Okay.
Meanwhile, he wandered into the treasury room, the safe room there, and
And you got locked in?
well, that's why the bell's going, and you know, everyone is growing more and more and more deaf by the moment.
21.
Roll me damage.
Ben just holds his breath and starts looting the chest still. He's just.
It's locked.
Okay. Now I know. Yeah.
Falling asleep.
You're in your dreams. You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're woozy as fuck. It's not like you're not affected.
Unarmed attack, is that D6 or?
It's unless you're trained in some way, like with a feat or something. It's just your attribute bonus.
Oh, just 3.
Okay. You punch the thing, and you don't actually cause it any damage, as you realize it's got an immunity of 5, being structural.
can I
I'll yell
push the
over
boy
to Flay.
aside?
Were you even there?
Yeah, it's up.
Yeah.
There's this.
Everyone's been coming in. Make me the rolls. Let's see where this goes. How strong is this panel?
Well, he broke it. He broke the jail cell. Last
He broke
time.
that. Yeah, that was great.
Plus 17 plus. I'm sure it's 8, but.
I think I gave that 10, or no, that was a 5 as well.
Sorry, I'm not sure. Wait.
Better be.
Plus 7, 24 to hit.
Terrific. Yeah. And it's just damage, really.
Sweet.
Do over 5.
7 magical.
Terrific. That's a good start. You caused a nice big dent in it.
Nice.
Am I up there yet?
Yeah, you're there.
Is the gas still?
I mean, it smells funny in here, but you're not sure if it's you, Ben, who, or the trap.
Then I think if I walk up and see Flick punching a wall, I think I'll join in.
Yeah, well,
Yes. Fully
Everybody wail on the
smash it with
smash
my right
box.
axe. I'm not punching
I like it. I like it.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use my thieves' tools and break into the safe and ignore everyone else.
Safe's behind the portcullis, and
Dead bars.
and.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought it was on the floor and we were like.
Oh,
sitting there
no,
looking at it.
sorry. That is also a thing. Yes, that is also a thing. Correct. You'd like to do that?
Yeah.
That'd be fine with me.
Beauty. I also have proficiency with
21,
thieves'
terrific
tools,
stuff.
so I have
You guys
+3 initiative.
go to town on it. Roll me damage.
What do you want me to roll for that?
That would be sleight of hand.
Okay.
So dex basically. It's a dex proficiency.
Okay.
Or hang on, are you proficient with lockpicks?
Yep.
Okay.
So I have
Just
my
making sure.
initiative on top
Yeah.
of that.
You might say, yeah, that's what I put in, sure.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
13.
Actually, no, that's not that.
13 damage? Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Actually, oh my gosh, yeah, you bash right through the thing, the panel, and you guys hear that. You hear the bell ring its last. It's just clink, and that's like as you pull away from. You've got the panel attached to your blade, and you guys can see this hacked in half bell on the other side. The lever like kadunk falls out. It's fucked.
Nice work.
And as you look at it, you realize you may have some trouble lifting that lever now that you've cut through it, just because it doesn't. And there's not like a lot of lever left.
19.
19, terrific stuff. Meanwhile, in the corner, you guys hear click as you unlock the safe in the floor.
Yes, I would like to loot it, please.
You give it a quick opening yank, and as it comes loose from the floor,
I'm probably on.
you peer inside to see mostly
Just wet
what look to be
yourself
rolled up
I'm in a
maps
corner,
and
just like-
other sorts of scrolls.
When
You see a
super
small
high,
stack of
just
parchments
like
at the
in
bottom,
corner.
and you see
Yeah.
a small like a pen box on top of the parchments.
Information
and-
is lucrative.
Hey, sorry.
Information is lucrative.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think. And there's gonna be a sack situated in the corner that you assume to be a sack of money, sack of something. I mean,
Sack something.
sack of something. Then he peers in.
Not
There's an
chewable.
approving nod.
Oh, okay.
Does this broken lever look like a lever to me and someone who doesn't know what's going on?
It's got like enough left upon it that you
It looks like something someone would pull.
lift. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and lift it.
Okay.
So I'd like to go through these maps and parchments briefly, ones that aren't super tightly rolled up, whatever would open easily while I'm going through everything. Because I'm assuming we can take a closer look at it later.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
It's like, what kind of map? Like, is it a swamp? Is it other places?
Well, I mean, you can take a quick peer at it, and a couple of them immediately you recognize as the wetlands. Yeah. They look
Building
like various
schematics.
regions of. They've got a couple sketches upon them, but are otherwise, as you say. Sorry, what was
Is it athletics?
yeah,
18.
18. Terrific. You futz with the thing for a moment, and then manage to find enough levers that you're like grabbing this little nubbin of a lever. Yeah, ka-tunk. As you bring it up and over, you guys hear a ka-chink as the portcullis lifts itself up, revealing on the other side. Well, actually, you can see him just fine. I mean, it's portcullis.
Passed out then.
Yeah.
No, he's fine. He's woozy, like I say. He made his. He made his
I
save.
sat down.
Yeah,
He's just sitting over here.
With that said,
More
though,
chests in there.
a lot of you stand next to a smashed up alarm box as Ben stands on the trigger thing, and you stand over top of this open hatch in the floor as you're pulling the documentation out and stowing it somehow, some way. Meanwhile,
I
a lot of
figured
you.
the smoke would lift, so I went on the ground.
Okay, I just added a custom
Yeah.
item to my backpack, and it's just maps and parchments and things.
That
So we
said, there are
remember
the
we
two
have it.
lockbox situated in the safe room.
Does
If you
Flick
guys
have
want to
any
deal with them in some
thieves' tools
fashion.
or anything?
Oh, shit.
She
does, huh?
Just okay. She'll have to do it.
Do I have what?
There's more chests.
There's 2 more chests in the room.
Oh, yes.
Didn't you look at the maps or did you just...
Well, I asked, and some of them are the swamps. Others are like tightly rolled up and sealed, and I'm like, we'll look,
Yeah.
we'll pour over those later. So I just have it like that as a custom, so I don't forget. Okay, I would like to loot the other safes, please.
Roll me some checks to see if you can do locks. Meanwhile, who's gonna pick them up and off? These are stacked one on top of the other, so you're probably gonna want one moved to get to
Woo! Wait, hold
anybody.
on.
Athletics.
25.
Okay, the first one you open without too much issue. Get a quick deft twist of the wrist.
I've done this so many times. And then 16.
Terrific. The both of them snap open fairly easily. They're robust, they're well made, but otherwise your standard fare. As the lids of each of them open up, you can see inside a variety of stuff. There's another set of what seem to be ceremonial gear. Immediately you can see that this stuff is a higher opulence level, higher tax bracket, with the blades themselves being a triple set. There's a long sword, short sword, and dagger for each of two sets of weapons that are similar to the ceremonial ones that you pulled off the wall, but there's something about them, something special, something about them glows.
I'd like to take them, please.
As you pick them up out there, there's also, I should say, a pair of chain/leather armors made up and folded up in the boxes. Each one clearly emblazoning the Purple Dragon logo. Although the Purple Dragon logo itself is situated on a tabard that you throw on over top it all. Otherwise, it's chain leather, and the leather itself is dyed purple.
Is it technically medium armor?
That is, it's technically actually light armor and stuff.
Oh, okay, good. So I have proficiency. What's the rating on it?
So
Because I have scale mail plus one.
yeah. It's this stuff it's rated as light armor, and it's got the armor class of chainmail, but it's got the lack of dex penalty of studded leather.
Oh, so it takes my dexterity down?
No, the opposite.
No,
No.
basically it's heavy armor that doesn't have any.
That's a good idea.
Oh.
It's basically what I got with.
Would it be better than what I have now? Because I have plus one scale mail.
Yeah.
It could be.
Okay.
It depends. We
It
don't
probably
depends if
ties
we.
your dex.
Yeah, it depends if we do any stealth, which I imagine because he's giving us some stealth stuff. We're probably.
Yeah. Hold on.
Probably a better idea.
I have 17 dex.
Yeah, so this would probably be better.
Yeah.
But then she can't stealth? Because
No,
it's
that's
heavy?
the opposite.
Oh, okay.
This will prevent.
Yeah, if you got scale mail, you have a tougher time right now.
Yeah, then I would like to take it and equip it.
And you said you can take the purple dragon thing off? It's just
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah, so the
tabard.
purple dragon thing is like an over tabard.
It's like a
that-
poncho.
Yeah,
A narrow poncho.
except it's full length. I want to say like it's a ceremonial garb.
Yeah.
It's clearly meant for royal excursions. Like if the Oberskers ever made a trek over from all the way east, this is what the guards would be wearing to greet.
You know
them.
those really long
Guard.
tablecloth, like table runners that go all the way and drape over the ends, but they don't widthwise cover the whole table? It's like that, but you put your head through the middle.
There you go.
I really like that. That's so great.
Well, it works.
I want to say they do have sleeves actually to protect them from the sun.
Wait, what?
The tabards themselves actually have sleeves in this case.
Ooh. Okay. Which item would I be adding then?
So you have to
Just
take
chainmail?
chainmail, customize it, and take off the dex penalty.
Okay.
And then that's your purple dragon ceremonial shit.
Chainmail?
So, like I said, there's something about them swords. As you pick them up, you can tell almost immediately that they're masterwork units and have the blessings of some cleric somewhere, somehow, easily making them +1 blades.
Quick,
Are they long swords or short swords?
There's literally a set of a long sword, short sword, and a dagger.
just a quick.
Or sorry, you know what? A trio of daggers.
If it's chainmail, then it's heavy armor. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if
exactly.
rangers.
So as I said, it counts
I can
as
do
light,
light
armor.
and medium.
Medium.
So again, it counts as light armor.
Oh, it counts as like.
Thank you. Yeah, it counts as light armor. So take chainmail, customize it, take off the dex penalty, and change it to light armor.
If you guys don't want the daggers, I might take the daggers.
Go ahead.
So if you're taking the daggers, as it were, there's going to be 6 of them all told.
Oh my god.
Because there's 2 sets of these. So there's 2 short swords, 2 long swords at this point.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misread that.
Yeah, no worries.
So
Yeah, there's 2 sets of these ceremonial gears, 1 in each lockbox.
There's 2 daggers in total.
No, because I said each set has 3. So
Sorry, you said there was a short sword?
Yeah, so there's a short sword, a long sword, and and a dagger in each. It's like wow, loud.
How many daggers are there in total?
6, because there's 2 sets of 3 per set of blades.
I will take the swords, please.
Which, like all 4?
You don't need to take all of them, right?
Well,
That's like 70 pounds in swords.
oh. Well, no, like the long sword and the short sword.
Long sword. Well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. The long swords are 30 pounds, and then the short swords probably like 40 pounds, 50 pounds in swords.
I have a powerful build, so I can carry them if you want.
No, you know what? I might just take the short sword
So
and then
this
add it.
Tharla as well.
I mean, you could probably take. Well, it's a long sword, not a great sword. It's not like a bastard sword.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a two-handed.
Still,
It's like your hand and a half
You
sword.
said that they were like all of it was kind of glowing, but just
Are they actually glowing?
Yeah, they do seem to have a strange glow about them, quite literally. As you watch upon them and flip them over, turn them around in the light, they seem to catch everything and reflect it, amplify it.
Can I
Yeah.
make a common check?
Yeah.
I will take the short sword then.
Okay, cool. I've had a moment. It was a 9.
You certainly
One
feel.
of those short swords?
What?
I mean, you guys fight amongst
There's
yourselves.
only one.
Oh, there's only one.
No,
Yeah,
there's
there's-
two. There's 2 short
There were
swords.
2 short
I
swords.
thought you said a
Like,
long sword,
you
a
need to
short
draw
sword,
out
and
all
I
these-
quit. I can't work under these conditions. I'll be in my trailer.
You need a whiteboard. You're like,
That's it. It's all cursed.
I missed.
whiteboard.
I missed. Right.
You have the whiteboard.
Draw.
There are 2 sets. There are 4 swords. Like, literally, and then there's 6 daggers.
you're shivering
Like-
underwear at the end of the night.
I fucking love it.
How many swords does he have?
Oh my god. Okay, I will take one set of the
6
short
years
swords
old?
because I dual wield.
Oh man.
Power.
But yeah, no. So there are two long swords and 2 short swords, and there are 6 daggers,
Okay.
and it's Aaron Gardens.
Can I have one of those
Yeah,
short
have
swords
one.
if you don't mind? And then short
You
swords.
have to have
Yeah.
they have to
She
break-
Well, like I already have a +1 short sword if you want it.
No, does he want
Yeah, it was announced.
It's Aaron. It's like
Aaron
I
Gardens.
unlocked the
Yeah.
same. Damn it.
It's Elvish for Iron Garden.
Yeah, and you guys don't like the whole occupiers and everything, and yet you're
Sure.
wearing Aaron.
True.
The what?
Can I add to that? I put on one of those tabards and I said, look at these.
Oh my god. And it's just flowing all around him. He's just tiny and adorable and green and
If
purple.
anything, I'd trade
And
you
horny.
my bikini
Yeah.
for that, because
Well, you can't tell because it's glowing.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I mean, you can tell, but it's.
So
Yeah.
wait, was anyone taking any daggers? Were you taking daggers?
Hell yeah. Do you want anything?
If you're not taking all 6, I'll probably take it.
Okay. Well, if you want the other short sword, then I will take one short sword.
daggers.
No, I'll give you one of those. Take 2.
He wants the other short sword.
Okay.
So I will
That's
take one.
amongst you guys, man. I've announced what there is.
Okay.
I'll take
You
one
want
short sword and 4 daggers.
I don't care about the daggers.
Cool. She can take
I'll
the
take
other
the other 2.
Okay. What about the 2 long swords?
I'll
You
want them?
I can't use it.
Are these just normal long swords?
They were glowing.
Or are they +1 long swords?
From what you can tell, they're immediately you can tell they're +1 long swords.
Do they have the crest of the air guard on them?
They do not.
No.
They
So
have.
it's-
It's very much a purple dragon affair, and up the side of the blade, it says, "By the might of those who watch, we protect those who need."
Oh, that's cool. I can't read anyway.
Yeah, no. As you look upon it, you're like, "Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, letters.
I'm sexy," you know.
Mine has letters on
So
it.
it's a +1 short sword.
Yeah, it's +1 short swords, +1 long swords, +1 dagger.
Cool.
It took a while. It took a long time. Math class.
How many?
We tried.
Where are we? Tell me a story.
Papa.
Right. So the lockbox is opened up. You pulled the shit out of there. The sack did indeed, by the way, have coinage in it. Looks like a bunch of platinums, golds. Looks like a slush fund for the outpost. A couple gemstones, a bit of hack silver and gold.
Out of all 3 lock boxes or safes? Sorry.
No, this was the safe. You got all the documents that you did, and then there was the sack, right?
Yeah,
And
and
the
then
sack.
I did the other 2 safes, and it was only
Yeah, that was the
equipment in
lock
them.
boxes that we got all the gear out of.
Okay. So how much am I getting then?
So as far as monies go there, we'll call it $300, and it's mostly platinum. So like 10 platinum, and then the rest is in various denominations. Like I said, you got the slush fund of the outpost. So if they need to buy something, they need to buy somebody, etc.
Birthdays.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Funerals.
Yeah.
Weddings.
I'd buy that, yeah.
So it would be the equivalent of like 10 platinum, 200 gold.
It's 10 by 10. So platinum is 10 gold. So it's like 10 platinum is 100 gold, and then the rest is like 200 or I said like very up the denominations. So
Yeah, I know, but you
Yeah,
said like
10
$300 bucks.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
yeah, sorry, I'm misunderstanding when I mansplained that.
that's fine.
Apologies.
Yeah, I don't know how long.
I was doing a
I
thing.
just want to keep all my stuff.
Yeah,
It's
so
easier for me.
after all of the
Yeah.
day's events, it is actually getting
I get lost in
Evening
currency
for you
conversion.
guys.
Yeah, me too.
It's always like 10 by 10 by 10, except for like.
I already forgot. I am not a math person or a numbers person.
Fair.
They are new in my brain.
But that's a little embellished. It was only 2 levels, but that'll work.
So you said it's late?
It
Like, are
is.
we going on second?
I don't know.
We have to
Uh,
track Donovan and
So I customized the chainmail, but it's still coming up as heavy armor.
You gotta change the type of it if you can. You should be able to.
Yeah,
No, it just has cost and weight
What?
override, name and notes.
Start with
just right.
start with the leather armor then,
Then
or go to the
there's
website.
crazy
Don't use the app.
nonsense and
The app might be missing
took
options.
it out of
What
him.
was I looking for? I was looking for that.
That's fair.
I totally forgot what I was looking for. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was like disaster. So took it out, crushed it into a guitar.
But yeah, I would like to show some of these parchments and maps to Christo, and just kind of offhandedly mention I would like to go over these in greater detail when we next stop.
Is Krista like unconscious in the jail cell?
No, he's
I thought.
he's in deep thought. If anybody cares to look at him, he hasn't interacted with anybody. He hasn't made any comments. It doesn't even seem like his hips hurt.
I'll pop over there too. And,
Me too.
I'll sort of
Check on your
I'll spark up my pipe and offer him some, and I'll kind of sit down beside him. I'll ask him, so
He
you feeling better with that shit out of your body?
he doesn't react to you offering the pipe. You notice in doing so that he's actually got a smoke going, and as you look down at his feet, you can see that he's got a bunch of butts sitting at his feet. Yeah, and as he's staring off, you can see he's just sitting there and he's bent over as he's smoking away. There's a little trail coming up. He's like,
Papa.
he's a little bit of
That's sacrilege.
a form as he's sitting there, kind of hunched over, thumbing his staff as he's using it to kind of prop himself up on the seat. Like at any minute he might just fall over. But as this occurs, he looks over towards after a second, and he says, "Peter Glor," simply as if he's just greeting you, like he just noticed you. Yeah, and you?
Can I insight that?
Yeah, sure. What's your passive insight off the hop?
Could I roll for insight? Because my passive's not. My passive's 11. But
Roll it up.
yeah, the pitchfork is he's checking up on his
It's not letting me.
No, create leather armor. It's like copy leather armor and then go from there.
Good, I only got plus one because of the standard area.
That's smart.
Just raise it up to whatever armor class.
Only 6.
As you look upon him, you certainly feel like something's off. You certainly can't tell what.
Sure. Kind of sit with him, smoke my pipe with him.
You moved in upon him as well, Flick, I believe, yeah. What does Flick do?
I'm watching like a hawk. I'm protected where we're popping, especially in this addled state.
Mm-hmm.
Is Papa sitting on the ground or what's he doing?
He's sitting on a chair, or rather a stump, that's been somewhat whittled into a chair by someone a long time ago, and since then it's had some overgrowth take it, and it's, weathered and whatnot.
What, out front or whatever?
Yeah, and he's like I say, he's bent over, and he's thumbing the end of his staff, is like kind of supporting himself, but half not, but he like slightly loses his balance and like holds himself steady with it, and he'll take a drag and look over towards Petrichor and then stare off into the distance. He sees towards you for a moment, does one of these, and then takes another drag and just stares forth. That's,
I think I feel a little bit worried for him, but I think I overcompensate and say, Papa looks better than ever, Petrichor.
as you say this, the camera pans against you guys, and it kind of like, in the way it Dutch angles against you saying this, we can see square center the stain on his clothes. It's dried, but it's a sign. And with that, as you guys are situated inside the place, with the ringing gong having ceased, the silence outside foreboding, the town in the distance, Mallorin's Rest, somewhere down the road from this outpost that you've walked to, that you found completely destroyed and devoid of any presence at all. 27 names in your clutches. 27 purple dragons dead in this place. Slaughtered. Not just possibly by 2 people. Could it have been? You think to yourself? Impossible. They themselves said they didn't do it. And how could they have?
I don't know, they had a short sword with blood on it that seemed to be cracked as well, which is very sus.
We should get out of here, so we just have an alarm go off.
She
Yeah.
should take off my tabard.
How far ahead would Donovan and Yolanda be now? We've been.
That's an excellent question. I suppose time-wise, as you guys are screwed around in here, it would have been about maybe half an hour in all. Aside from that, it was about... How long was the battle about? Maybe 2 minutes? So, not a huge amount of time. I mean, they certainly weren't a part of it.
I think,
Sorry, what was it you said?
It's dark.
It is getting dark, yeah. And you would like to pursue them?
I would, yes.
Mhm.
To find out more what Yolanda and Donovan were doing.
I think we should go Wormwood because Sigma is getting powerful by the day.
True.
And that's something I think we need to nip in the butt. Right.
Yeah, but that's not where he's gathering his forces. Wasn't it?
His forces seem to be spread. That's the scary part too. That's where the...
Oh, right, it was just that the Air Garden wall fell. That's what it was?
Yeah, so if you recall, the thing with the Farfetchers was that they had once upon a time created the pumps that brought up this stuff that is causing the troubles, and Lurik and many of the Erin Gardens believe that Rutherford is the last of the lineage that could possibly fix those pumps and cap that leak and solve this once and for all. And so that's what he's taken Mr. Farfetcher to take care of.
We should maybe trail after him, help him with that, because if anything, Sigma's going to use more of this black tar to his advantage.
It's true. Although you also could say that given that they're going to solve that problem, you can be better used elsewhere. Although I just work here. I mean, you guys debate amongst
Lurik's
yourselves.
pretty strong. I feel like we might be better off like splitting up.
Yeah, we kind of tend to bring things.
Can I pull out my button-up swap deities?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to see if I can get in contact with them.
I'd like to,
Religion.
Right.
wherever we're going, I'd like to drop these bracelets off at the nearest purple dragon place with actual men in them.
That's fair.
17.
Okay. You lean back, digging into your book, looking for knowledge, looking for answers. As you think to yourself, whatever happens, you know your next move. But amidst the rest of you, where next do you go?
I vote for Volunteer.
Well,
know what happened here.
we do have a ranger to track him.
I was gonna say,
I am a half
sneak them out like your class and all our dogs.
Yeah, I can do that. I still can't get it to work.
I'd like to go to Wormwood, and if they're
You can't set up a leather armor and then change the armor class to something else.
There's nothing even remotely like that. All it gives me,
Go into the
even if
website. Don't
I
use
did.
the app. Oh,
It's the
really?
same.
It just lets you
Even if I make a
customize
custom
what you
item, when I go to make a custom item,
That
all it gives
seems
me is
weird.
name and description, and then I can go in after,
That
and then
seems
it lets
really
me
odd.
change the
Yeah.
price override and the weight override, and that's it.
You should be able to customize everything about a thing.
No,
Yeah. Weird. Okay. We'll look into it. No biggie.
whatever.
Just remember that you have an AC of like 15 plus your dex bonus.
I'm just gonna add
Yeah,
this
you
to my
got
mailbag.
with what you got on, you got a fairly high.
Well, no, I have a 17 armor class.
Yeah, this would make it. What is your dex bonus?
Oh, +3.
Yeah, so it'd be 18.
Heavy armor, like chainmail's like base is 16.
Oh, is it? Okay, 19 AC.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, wait,
you
is
have a
that?
high- you have
I said it's a
higher
plus
AC
one,
than me.
didn't I? Yeah, so 20.
Yeah.
Good
Who's the
talk.
highest AC?
You have a higher,
Our
highest
tank all of a
AC
sudden.
ever.
Well, glass cannon.
Yeah.
Or is it glass? I don't know.
No, it's
It's
just
got whatever
cannon.
hit points.
Huh?
It's still, you know what? It's
Yeah.
tempered glass cannon. Yeah. Tempered glass.
This is how I like to play.
The thing that shatters
Dragon
it.
Age, actually.
Well,
Just make a juggernaut
yeah.
ranger.
Do you have anything that can track you?
Which would win?
Blades-
Well, yeah, I have dark vision and primordial senses.
She was a warforged, so she was armored.
How'd
She
you
had-
survive?
Sorry. You want me to track
So-
him down?
Yeah. Denny's looking at you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, licking his balls, and then looks at you.
Well,
and
he
says,
can be my
"What are we
coursing
doing
hound.
this?"
It's like, well, go find them.
Yeah, he's waiting on you to.
Do
give
you
him
want me to roll
something
for
go on.
perception then?
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for
Yeah, so you
perception?
can actually roll, what is it, nature in this case. And
Okay.
Denny is going to do the same. Only he's going to roll at an advantage.
So
The
I got
mouse.
18.
You got 18?
Yeah.
Terrific. Roll for Denny
Wait,
as well.
wait. I'm in my favored terrain, actually.
Your what? Oh, yeah.
Favored
What is your
terrain.
favorite terrain? yes.
Swamp and forest.
I don't know why I asked. I feel like I don't know what I expected Don give.
Wise choice.
You know.
Again, babe.
I would say, yeah. Good job.
Don't choose our.
I'm gonna have to be really stringent. No, you're in town. I said
Okay.
it was a swamp. So,
You're not in this
It's
one
more.
right now.
It's boreal.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
nighttime. What? No, Dooley, that's not how it. No, it's nighttime.
I said you wetlands.
I remain alert to
Jump
danger,
on.
room
It's an
stealthily
expanse,
at
not
a
a
normal
swamp.
pace, blah, blah,
It's
blah.
a veld. That's right.
Okay. Sorry, so
Just
I got
like breaking out
18.
the thesaurus. Let me tell you what it is. Chris Perkins just.
Denny got 24 advantage.
Sorry, 24
Yeah, because I have
before
plus
advantage.
five.
Yes, so roll again.
I-
Always roll if you have
Yeah,
advantage.
might as well
Sorry,
get
24 before advantage. Yeah.
Fish.
He has advantage. So did
Yeah,
you roll
roll
his?
again.
Did you roll the twice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 24 was your highest.
That was for him. I got 18.
No, that's fine. Did you roll it twice for his advantage though?
Oh, I only rolled once.
Okay, there. You go.
Oh,
No, that's fine. You still got 24.
24 is better.
yeah.
No, that's still good. Just always make sure you.
Always
Oh, okay.
Yeah, crit fish. That was a good turn.
Yeah.
With that said, the two of you working together quickly find a trail, easily unmistakable, as then it gives an. From which point you guys are hot on the trail. It shows from a long angle the sort of Scooby-Doo side profile with Denny up front.
Oh god, that
As
would
he's
be
making-
like a freaky howl to have following after you in the dark. Like,
Yeah, do
it's
you
a
remember,
dog without a dog.
Actually, Willow with the howl that those things had, it was like
Yes.
this electronic sort of thing.
Yeah.
Very, very early 80s. There you go. And fearsome, I want to say. Terrible, terrible howl.
That opening scene where they maul the nanny or like the laundry lady.
Yeah, no. Once upon a time,
That still
movies
makes
had
me
some,
cry.
Once upon a time, movies had some balls.
Yeah.
Once upon a time. But
Willow?
nowadays.
Oh, Willow. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, with the lady saves
There
the
was a story
baby
to
and then
tell
she
there.
gets eaten alive by the dogs after
yeah.
saving her. It still makes me cry. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways,
No, not at all. I was just
I gotta
saying.
watch that again. I haven't seen it in a long time.
they remade it. They made it with
I
a
heard
show.
It kinda sucks.
What shows this?
Listen, if something's a success, just leave it.
Yeah.
You can't catch
Well,
lightning
something
in
we
a
all
bottle
wanted
twice.
for a long time. Prime did a TV show for Willow, like 15 years after or whatever.
Disney did that.
Huh?
Disney did that, right?
It was like a time skip.
Almost done the new one.
That whole thing's great, but I just love the like end with the red fabric and then
The banner,
trees and
yeah.
birds. I just love that. It flows so well.
I don't know that anybody actually knows what that's supposed to be. It's I use it quite a lot, but anybody care to guess what that is? It's a direct reference to the content, but it's going to be probably so benign folks won't guess. But maybe you will. I don't know. Anybody care to
Do
guess?
you find one of the Erdengardens
Like
choked to death with a silk ribbon?
Let's just say it this way: if you ever looked at D&D stuff, especially like a D&D book, you've probably seen it.
It always looks familiar when I see it. You may have seen it.
Dude, don't they all have the title across the top in a red thing?
Dragon Or
Dungeons and Dragons at the bottom.
Oh.
That's what that's supposed to be. Yeah. So I do it more literally in another video, but.
I might.
I mean, you have the book.
I do.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of it. Like the way that footage, that clip is great. And actually, I realized I had a re-render of the trailer as I was working on the new one. I realized I had like re-exported the old one with a bunch of stuff fixed, including that, and a couple other bits of glitz added on. But I never actually transferred it over, and I completely forgot about it.
Keep me posted.
But the new one's nearly finished. Like I said, I fell down a rabbit hole with AI art and trying to get AI animation to work, and it got however far. I mean, I may end up paying for an AI animation account just to have it like generate some footage. What I've got for Flick is like, eh.
Looks, I just can't.
No, I'm generating
the
with
only thing
AI at this point. I got no choice. There's no such
The
thing
only
as
thing I thought
any.
was like making an EverQuest account and running as a frog luck character and then
Or
like filming
like,
it.
what is it, Agent Pawn 47 or
I
from
don't
back in the
know.
day? No, it's
Beep.
way back in the day. Some old stuff. But yeah, no.
You could find an animation artist to do it for you.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I want like some CG shit, and I'm not even gonna pay for that.
That
I'll just
program?
pay for an AI.
Yeah. If
Done.
Star Wars was
5
like that,
minutes.
we could do it in 1 second. but-
You know, truth be, the stuff that I've got, it'll do 4 seconds, and it'll either do a decent job or it'll just not. And so that's
Yeah.
really, it's a crapshoot. So.
I sent you that thing and it was like, yeah, you get it's like it's in primitive stages of what one day will be like totally possible.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I generated some stuff. It's not great, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's a thing. I mean, it's the best I got, and it's better than what I used to do. But it actually has changed up the sort of style of the titles that I'm
Yeah.
doing for players to kind of accommodate that uncanny valley that you're going to hit with AI art. So everyone's presentation ended up shifting slightly instead of mostly just, I mean, the realistic and CG and whatnot. Now it's this. It's got to include, each one's got to include a little bit of AI art so that everybody kind of matches up. But it's coming along. I like it. I think everybody else
different
will.
in this, or be incorporated into that.
No, it's completely new.
Oh.
Completely new.
Oh, I thought it
completely
was
new
just-
I
song.
thought that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
No, I told you guys. I told you
guys.
guys the song. I let you guys listen to the song, and I was gonna redo it too.
Did you?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
No, it's ridiculous actually.
What is it
and It's an excellent question. and you'll soon find out. Probably next session. It's coming along, but it's, oh god, slow going. Death by 1,000 cuts, like I said.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And you still haven't answered my question. What happened to our friend?
Who?
He just
He's
took
gone
me again?
back. He's gone back
They're just
to,
there for the one session.
Oh.
yeah, he's gone back to Wormhole.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to turn this into a 7-person game. I mean, although for Jeff, the only dude that I would do that for, yes.
Where are we at now?
That's a shame.
This is an excellent question. With all of you inside this place, the silence all around, is everybody satisfied with
Where's
everything they've
Scooby?
done?
I thought we were Scooby doing.
Oh yeah,
we're
no.
Scooby doing away to
That's
what's-
right.
What's
Yeah.
your face?
Excellent. Okay.
Wait, we're doing Crystal.
No, Crystal, that's what you
Is
need.
it
I need to add my
It is.
skill
It was becoming evening, and you guys decided
Dark, I was about to just
decided to hit the road.
Yeah,
You're and I both
we're
in
just
dark
hitting
vision,
the
so we
road.
can just like fucking leap back.
I'm not full health, but we're just going.
I crawl into the bucket because I can't see shit.
We did a long
I
rest
don't
last
think
night,
I
didn't
can either.
Oh,
No. I
We
don't
both
think
can't
so.
see
We're
shit.
both blind as
Oh.
a bat.
I don't seem to recall.
we? Okay.
I don't believe so. No, I think it was no. You didn't end up doing that. You went up. You went over to see Rutherford, and then went directly the Purple Dragon place to see that Rutherford was in the cell there under Purple Dragon protection, and the whole place was wiped out. And during the course of everything going on here, Ulanda and Donovan, who you would have assumed were here for Rutherford, possibly, perhaps, are gonzo, just disappeared. Houdini'd in the middle of everything that was going on. And there was a lot going on.
We're tracking.
I think
right
I'll
now.
walk a couple of feet and then I'm just gonna say, I don't think I can do this at night. I can't see a thing. Neither can Ben, neither can Flick.
That's fair.
There's a loud plop sound as I jump into
the barrel.
barrel on your back.
Are you going back to
Camp or
the place?
Well, we can have.
Well, I
Do you guys wanna-
tavern we were at.
I mean, we can follow you.
I'm just gonna like turn around to all of you and kind of like be like, so let me get this straight. You let them go, and now you want to find them again?
We could hold hands.
I mean, we just can't see that. You're the tracker. We can follow you.
Yeah, we'll just-
put a little rope on your back.
I mean, you are tracking them at the moment, so thusly you have
I'll
a
walk
trail.
you on a rope.
All of you currently have a trail to follow. You have an objective. It's that way, according to Denny.
Alright.
And
You
me.
could get
And
close
yourself,
enough to them,
yes,
and
very
then
much
you
so.
camp with them. Maybe they're already camping somewhere. And then we
I'll
can
just
camp
put
with
my
them.
hand
Can
on
we light it-
Mieren's
can we light it
shoulder.
We're still in the town.
On the outskirts of, yes. Although the trail is quickly leading away from.
We have
As-
torches.
I don't
So.
know.
As you're following along this trail, I want to say you're quickly leaving the town
Oh, you dark
behind.
vision.
You're finding yourselves heading
So for me,
northerly,
it's dark vision.
but not exactly. It seems like as far as the trail goes, Denny keeps looking over
And
towards,
the torch.
and yourself, your attentions are
smart
gathered
person.
by his, and you keep looking for, and sure as shit you see, there's a bit of a path through the town's thicker portions of forest, leading outwards, and out towards the river. It looks like they may have taken some foliage route towards the ton. Which way they're going thereby, you would, well, only assume north. You guys are again at the southernmost point of the marshes, the whole of the swamp expanse. You guys are in the southernmost city, which is Malloran's Rest. And as you look towards the path, Mir and Denham, Denny, Denham, pointing towards, pointing out towards the foliage and the Tun River beyond. Make it clear to the rest of you
That they took the river.
that you assume they would have taken the river. I mean, they're headed towards it.
But then they would have had to have had a boat or a raft ready and waiting for them.
Totally possible.
So do we follow them down the riverside, or like is this a lost thing? I say
I don't know. I do have water walk, so we could just go directly under.
Walk along the way.
I'm just gonna turn to all of you again and be like, again, you had them and let them go,
So
and
you're
now
turning
we're
to, like,
trying to
apocalypse
find
now
them
down the
again.
For some reason, I thought it was a bunch of people.
So, folks,
1 hour spoken.
well, figure out your resources, strategize as it
Oh
goes.
my
No
god!
one's listening to me anyway.
Water
I can
running.
all
Well,
of
everybody's
us.
listening to nobody and everybody at the same time. That's the whole
And
idea.
Denny. Right?
She has water walk for 10 people.
Yeah.
just
Okay.
said we can shift.
Does it count for creatures?
Yeah, it says up to 10. Yeah, it says up to 10 more
Walk
creatures.
them up, you can
So
only
that
walk
counts
a
all of
crack
us,
and
my 2 undead, Denny.
We only have Freyr's magic
Christo.
boat.
Hmm?
Freyr, like Norseman, Freyr, he's got this little paper boat that he floats. Like
Oh, yeah.
Canoe.
Oh.
Go fly.
I know once we get closer to the river,
You mean Fry?
I potentially could ask to speak with plants and build us a raft. If that's
Do whatever you
But that's
do.
all my
Water
spells.
floating seems like a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, for an
Yeah,
hour
to float on
though.
a
How
fungus.
far are we gonna get in an hour before it,
Who knows?
But again,
unless we run?
You
were guarding
had
the
them.
door.
you let them go, and now we're trying to find them again?
Yes, apparently.
You guys wanted to do this.
I wasn't there!
As you do the animate to frame animation thing in the background, exclamation marks massive in the background. The camera pans against the hole in the pathway.
Little cheeky version of Denny just going on.
I want.
Licking
I want
his
to go-
balls.
Yeah, like
You only want to go to
Yeah.
town hall
looking up at
for
you with
the
one exclamation mark and the teardrop at the back of the head before it just goes back to.
Yeah.
But then it, I mean, Denny looks up and says, "What are we doing, boss?"
I just got
You know where it's going.
little chibi arms.
He does the pointer thing, pointing out towards the destination.
Yeah,
Did
good
we
dog.
already tell someone about Sigma?
Yeah, but it seems like the last Aaron Guard guy seems
Where
to
does
be in trouble.
where does Christo? He's with us, right?
He is.
Where were we supposed to go after this?
So Lurik made the suggestion that he'll take care of the troubles along with the rest of the Erdgardens on their side. And you guys should probably seek out what the Foxmantle interest in the Veld is, in the swamps
We
is,
have to find.
which is Donovan,
Yeah.
So
How far is
Ulanda
from
and
Wormhole?
Draken.
Or Wormhole?
Wormhole from here is about a week's travel-ish.
And Valtes is closer.
Which?
Valtes, the place you just mentioned.
Sorry, where did I mention?
Valtes.
Valtes.
Is that, what was the place that you said?
I did I say a place? I don't think I said a place.
I said Donovan.
Regardless to what though?
Yeah, I'm curious now.
Yeah, so
Where do you think we're going, sir?
So where you want?
Where do the voices tell you everyone's supposed to be?
Where is it?
Juan Valdez, I knew him well. No, seriously.
Even
though.
more 90s reference.
It was right there. I couldn't help
And
it.
then Donovan and you said their names.
Yes, Ulanda, Donovan, and Draken. Draken Kroman, the Foxmantle interests, as you guys have met in no particular order. Although I think that's correct, actually. So with that said, though, the question becomes: are you going to pursue into the forest, finding your quarry, or will you pull back? As it were, you're looking towards just up ahead, it seems, on the other side of this brush. The river's right there. You can hear it, just at the faint echo of the water, curling about, rushing through whatever falls, filling out whatever deltas.
As you all
that spread
recall,
away.
we have all of our gear, wagon, and my horse back in the town, so I am not going to abandon them to pursue a prisoner that you had in your clutches and let go.
Technically, they weren't prisoners. They were just
Free
was the
folk.
prisoner.
Is Miriam
I thought you were tied up.
Yolanda was tied up a little bit.
Because of this Petrichor did a weird spelly thing on her to tie her up.
Yeah.
Sounds kinky.
Yeah, because she
It does sound pretty
she
cool,
had
yeah.
a short sword covered in blood. I wanted to question her to see if she was the one.
And you and none of you did that?
No, I let her
How
go.
come you didn't question?
I was the only one who wanted to do it.
I don't know.
I don't even
I like how
remember.
I'm asking questions like I was.
See, this is what happens when you leave early.
Why didn't
and
you-
Yeah, 'cause we're the brains
I'm
of the
not
group.
only one who's like, everyone else is like,
Except
where's
for
the
the
swamp
other.
people? And I'm like, they killed like fucking 26 people. Like,
That's true.
Well, and it's
Is that
Yolanda
even
and the
a better
like.
reason to go find them?
I
we
want-
let them go. I
Well,
had their
no,
tied
you'll
up
be
so we
awkward
could
when we
have
see
talked
them.
to her.
Ex-
And then Crystal was going crazy.
I stand outside to watch guard for 10 minutes, and this is what happens.
Wormhole
Christo looks over towards you, and wordlessly, he just finishes rolling a smoke and
Look up, Sadie.
Yeah.
All the place I'm gonna go is a week's
goes back to rolling another one for
I just
himself.
kind of like go like that to Denny and
Investigate
like sparks a little bit out his mouth, you know, lights it up.
This layer, I know you
He does so.
Yeah.
He looks at you for a moment, not sure, and then gives a nod and makes it happen. A little electrical spark.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if the river goes to like
A deep pull.
ask them to make some little rafty thing. But also,
Just-
we do
just-
have a way.
I agree with Marion. Let's turn back.
I have all my
Investigate the fox meadows.
I have all
You
my
could say, your
supplies.
friends could say we could, we'll do it, yes, and then.
As I draw, I'm just like, okay.
Probably would have to.
Which one of you fucking idiots uncut her?
As the chaos
Like
unfolds
untied
around
Yolanda.
you, what does each of you actually want to do?
Fucking idiots,
I
let them
want to
go.
follow Yolanda, and I think my eyes are just closed, and my hand's still on your shoulder.
You can see the bushes
Should we just take a group
squinting.
vote? Do we want to go sleep somewhere? Do we want to pursue that guy?
I feel like if we sleep, we're never gonna catch
Yeah,
him.
No, definitely not, but.
I think now we're
No, they're already.
I can move 200 feet per 6 seconds.
I know, but they've gone down the river. We won't be
I
able
know,
to
but
find
I
where
can,
they got
I
off
can
or
run
anything
faster
like
than a
that.
boat. You can cast water rock and you give me a torch.
You don't have dark vision.
Are we
I
gonna,
got a torch.
Flick, are we gonna leave you to go run down the river?
You'll never
And
see me again.
We won't ever see you
You're
again.
gonna find a frog skeleton in
No,
2 days.
exactly.
I do
think-
have that ring from way back when that I can put on, and it gives me like gills and I can swim underwater.
So are we
And
gonna
Sure.
split? Are we gonna split
Sure.
the party? Have
You still have to have the
go find these
athleticism
people
to
and have
swim.
us Go investigate
It
the
gives me
fox
whatever.
meadows stuff? You're
It
suggesting.
gives me all underwater stats.
I just wrote here, sir.
Well, the fox
With that said-
mental, the fox mental were the two that left.
Yeah.
That, we would have to go to them. That's not a different mission.
Could I, being a denizen of the swamp, calculate with a nature roll how far they are ahead of us if I were to guess?
Well, yeah, with the current.
Depends on which way they were going,
Yeah,
and
below.
depends on what they had for a vessel.
Yeah,
If they had something powered or something
Oh, God.
that could work
Powered.
against the current, then they would be
I would like
quite a
to-
ways away
Yeah.
potentially up the river. Otherwise, they would have to go down the river and come back along because if there's a bunch of waterfalls and such, and
That's actually a good point. They actually could have gone upstream if they had something.
I would like to check along the riverbed here to see if I can find anything in the mud, any broken reeds,
So you're
anything
making
like
way
that
ahead?
that might tell tale what
you
kind
guys are
of
still a couple
watercraft
away.
they might have had.
You guys are still a couple parsecs away from the river proper.
Well, let's go to the river, see
Yeah.
what we see.
Yeah, let's go up to the river.
We'll see what we see. Maybe they're there.
Maybe they're just
Just
washing
sitting there
themselves.
You're all gonna be eating right early, I
Yeah.
swear to God.
What are the
Hey.
chances?
We're just standing around like dumbasses, and they could be right
Yeah.
there. Maybe they're just crouching.
They
in the
heard us
corner.
arguing and they are gone now.
They're like, cut the engine.
Let's smoke a small cigarette.
Swamp cigarette.
There's bathroom tiles.
It's like Apple cigarettes from Pulp Fiction.
You're, Dooley, I will say you're very resourceful with your props.
Oh, how
I'm
so?
like, is that bathroom tiles?
Oh yeah,
For concrete.
absolutely. Actually.
Also, I think you're out of toilet paper.
Oh, is there any under the counter?
I thought that was a prop question. I wanted to look over.
It's a lead-in, is what it is.
Like, forgive me.
Okay. How do I want to do this? We'll go, yeah, something like this way. I had an idea. We'll do it this thusly, and this thusly is the way. You know what? I'll do this,
Do you know the way?
and then
I show you the
just do
way.
it, do it,
This
do
is
it,
not the way.
do it.
I
do
have
it.
spoken.
Go away. Do a moment.
Was there another red mushroom in the corner?
Aha! Yes.
Ah, there.
Ah, this is fantabulous. Look at my fantabulous duckies. Aha, they are duckies like no other duckies. Wait, I had a dream. No, I'm an idiot. Fuck. Oh no! I totally fucked this up. No, look away, children! You know what? Fuck it. Do this. And like this. And like this. Like this. Like that. And like this. Right. Wink. Nice and half-hearted, just the way we like it. And then old time and grimy. Yeah. You see there's a crab cage in the river. Making what they can every night and day. And then
You know what?
what? What?
I just had the best idea.
No! Mother said there'd be days like this.
The cigarette's not calming her down. So Krista just out of nowhere whips out like a fucking bong. And it's just like anime cheapy style. And she just like, turns around and goes, all you hear is the bubbling, and then she turns around and just
I wasn't ready for those
all like red eyes. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to deal with you all now.
What are we establishing here?
That she's babysitting children and it's driving her insane. Because she is over 200 years old, so technically.
Reminds me of Galadriel for the new. I did that wrong. Oh, whatever.
From Rings of Power?
Yeah.
I didn't really like the way that one was written, but
No,
I
yeah.
didn't like that one.
I like the Hobbits. I like the
Harfoots?
The Harfoots were.
I fucking.
I loved a lot of like the lore references. I got
them as
super
much as I hated
excited.
Willow. Like I hated
Well,
Willow.
actually, no,
I hated the creator. No, you know what? I don't hate Willow. I love Willow. I hate the creators of that fucking.
No.
Oh my god,
Okay.
that's
Fine.
fucking travesty.
Can you guys
I
say
want
like
to
Oh,
see
it's
the
so
Hobbits
tragic.
get
out of
killed.
all of it, the
At least Warwick Davis got work.
out of
I
all
liked
of
the
it-
Harfoots.
Yeah, out of all of
That's
it,
what
the
he said.
Durin Elrond storyline's probably the
Durin?
strongest. Yeah,
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 Dude,
where you
would
get
it be
to
so
see
bad if they
Moria
killed
at
all those
its like
Harfoots? I'm
actual
just
height.
saying.
that was nice.
They killed everything J.R. Tolkien
No,
made.
no, I mean like in this.
No.
If someone came and just set them all
Literally.
on
And they
fire
did.
with a wizard's
And
No,
they-
I would love that.
they
They
can-
murdered a legacy, so why not? the
I agree
Harfoots?
with you.
What happened to the red one that was over here?
I'm listening.
Yeah.
What happened to the red one that was? Oh, okay, you found it.
It's
Okay,
like, this is
okay,
proper
okay.
good,
Panic.
war
See, hey, I watch.
There's
yeah.
my red mushroom.
Hey,
Also, like, the
it's fucking,
family.
it's my mushroom.
Yeah.
How
Come on,
important
again?
clan
Hey.
culture
They
is.
found secret notes of his describing elf sexuality.
Shut the front door, they did.
That's
Yeah.
made up.
His kid's like, oh,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
gonna freak.
So,
April Fools and shit.
so they're more tantric. They do have sexual tendencies
World's
after they're
next
married,
busy.
but as
Like
soon
some
as
damn
they
clown shit taking the world.
procreate, they go asexual. Like they have
reading his diary.
Gonna do
no words.
some shit about Papa.
All elves, yeah,
Oh, elves.
yeah.
Fucking shut the door on us, will you, asshole?
Yeah, it's like as soon as they have
your
children,
stories.
they no
Fucking
longer
hate
have.
elves.
That makes so much more sense.
Imagine
Yeah.
him with the
Because
coattails
that's
of
why
your great
Arwen's so
grandfather.
horny for
Oh, hey,
her,
man.
'cause she has
I mean,
What?
no,
That's why
no
Arwen's so
judgment.
horny
If you
for
got
her.
it made, you got it made.
Yeah.
I fucking, who am I? I'm gonna be Mr. Jealousy if I say fucking word one. Assholes.
You know,
Yeah, and then
you would-
after they procreate, they become
if
more
you're, like,
asexual.
Julie Tolkien,
you know?
third.
Like, you know what I mean,
You know,
right?
you would.
But you gotta wonder if, like, you teach your kids well enough, if they do right by the world, great, good on you. If you're just raising rich douchebags,
And they can
you know,
technically
die
die
in
of a
fire.
broken heart.
I just feel like Rings of Power came at the same time as House of Dragon. House of Dragon was 10 times better.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The media has no,
Fuck, I'm
has
so
no
excited.
bearing on how,
Yeah,
has
it's
no
good.
bearing on
I
how.
always wanted to like,
I
it's
interpret.
joking.
Oh, that's
Oh, look, it's not a
I love it.
Oh.
I love it.
river.
A bit too much
whole
incest for my
scene.
mind, though.
Okay, but was House of the Dragon done by Prime?
That's the problem.
That's
No,
the
House of
difference.
Dragon was done by HBO, and
That's
it
the
was fantastic
difference.
and wonderful and amazing. And you know what?
If Rings of Power had
That
been done by
doesn't mean nothing. It
HBO,
could've been
it
good.
probably would have been
The
very
time skip
different.
Oh, sure.
stuff was a
And it
little
could've been
bit,
good too
like,
on
I
the other
even
front.
like some of the ways that were like one person looked exactly the same 15 years later with one person.
There, you may play
I can
Star
believe their bones
Put it in the water, like half in the water.
I'm into it. Yeah, that's fine.
Just like, it's like in the mud.
It's just that time of year.
Was the outhouse?
Yeah, I got a little,
Sorry, I need to
The water-
take a picture of that.
the water rose
I
a
know,
bit.
and then what
now
Prime
I'm
did,
in
like
the water.
what Rings of Power did to the elves, what they did
Put
to
it in
the
water.
elves,
Put it in the
like
water.
Jackson had the perfect formula for what Tolkien elves look like, and like you ruined it.
I'm really when I saw those elves with that short hair.
I know, because Elven beauty
That looks
standard is
bad.
the longer
That
your
looks
hair is, the
bad.
more beautiful you are.
That looked really bad.
Like Galadriel actually cast a spell
When I
to
was
make
a-
her hair
when I was a
longer.
kid- When I was a kid, and let my mom do my hair. That's what my hair looked like. Bad.
Yeah, yeah.
if you live for 1,000 years and you have that hair, like why would you? It doesn't make sense. You continually make a bad choice for 1,000 years. It doesn't make any sense.
No, like they
And then
literally.
you're right. In Jackson, when you see the hair, you're like, yeah.
Well, no, it's canon
fucking
Tolkien lore.
glorious.
Their primary beauty standard is long, beautiful hair.
Beautiful.
The longer it is, the more beautiful you are.
That's what I would do if I lived for 1,000 years.
Yeah, like I said, Galadriel literally cast us. Like I forget what spell it was, but it was to grow her hair longer
When I saw
and more
Elrond,
beautiful.
when I saw Elrond in there, what was that? I was like, get out of here with that quaff, get out.
No.
No, that's not my boy. I saw that as pride. It's like,
I mean,
butchered my
I
boy.
think the actor did a good job delivering.
The actor wasn't bad,
No.
but
The costuming.
When I look at that costume,
Costume and makeup department,
I look at
failed.
some of that armor, I'm like, where'd the money go?
Yeah.
Where'd the money go?
CGI.
And one of the sun horses died too.
And also the stranger, which was like Gandalf, but he's not supposed to be there yet.
No.
I need healing.
The only thing they did get right though was Sauron was
Yeah, but how
actually
close are
pretty
we?
fucking hot.
I don't want to waste it.
And he
Canonically,
He's
because he's a celestial being.
should be high charisma. He should be.
Well, he's literally an angel.
Yeah, I bet he should be high charisma.
Yeah.
High build, charisma build.
Yeah, he's the equivalent of a fallen archangel. Hey!
But you know what I really hate in that series when they're heading back to the Undying Lands and Galadriel's like just jumped off and swam back.
In full armor.
It's like, what? Across the whole ocean?
Yeah. And it completely overlooks the fact that she was part of a, like, not a patricide, but there were some wars and fighting that happened because of Feanor and his fucking
Walk
idiocy.
on the water. I really wanted to walk on the water.
You can if you want to take up to the boat. That might work. We could climb up the side. Assassin's Creed style. Just don't slice your hands on the barnacles.
So you could. Knew you were still in there.
Keep in mind it's nighttime.
Oh, yeah, they'll, like, slice you right open.
Oh damn.
I'll
Oh, shit.
make a bridge out of my
Oh,
bag
shit.
and climb up
Who
the
can
hill.
heal?
Yeah.
I can do some healing.
Everyone
We
can
used to have
heal.
a player.
And we all
I can't remember
heal
his name
kids
though.
Yeah, because I'm only at, like,
Oh, you
22.
What are you at right now?
37 out of 65.
Oh boy.
Well, we have
22 out of
we have
40.
a Healy Ranger, we have a Druid, and we have a Paladin, and can all heal the party.
Everybody
So
can heal.
Majority of us can.
yeah, Flick can heal himself.
I can heal myself.
So
Using
I have a healer's kit.
How do
I actually do have a healing thing I can do aside from that.
and you have a healer's
So
kit.
you're Oh yeah, sorry. You may spawn yourselves as you see fit against the scene. Sorry, I gotta move some shit here, don't I? On the left or the right of this little settlement. Now the river is coming from Yon, and it's going off to the right here. And so ahead is upriver. Off to the right is the loop around, and that leads through a bit of a waterfall to like a bunch of rapids and such.
How
Actually,
big is this one?
it's a bunch of rapids, like I say. So it's not just like one waterfall. You're just going over a bunch of stuff. So those who are not
It's like the same room here, right?
those who are not intrepid enough to go over such shoals or don't have the vessel well enough built for it may find themselves at odds with the river. That said, look at this. I'm just going down here. Bye. That said,
What do I roll to use a healing kit? D6?
like
for the number of
so
HP
a
heal.
healer's kit is for stabilizing people.
Oh.
It's not for healing hit points in the traditional sense.
Oh, dang. I have way too many then.
Half spider. That's the same thing
I have like 16.
He's not
Oops.
half
Close to
spider.
it. All right, as we were.
Quarter spider.
Where do you want
No,
to
he's
spawn?
half spider.
It's up to you guys if you want to be on the left or the right.
Direction
Quarter spider.
You're coming from over here.
Okay.
Because he's half drow, he's half Drider, and Drider's half spider.
No, the drows are just
Do you want to be
dark
over there or do you want to be over
No,
here?
no.
They're not part of the
Half
spider.
Drider.
The wolf blesses them with
He's
spider.
half Drider.
Oh, yeah, I have good berries.
Also,
Alright.
that's such bull. Like,
What?
lore that dryers
hacked
are
bird
cursed and they're
They
shunned
changed
from?
it. They changed it. 5e changed it. It's now blessed.
Yeah. Because it's like they do have the like spider people.
But they changed it. You know why?
Why?
Because they realized it's so overpowered.
Yeah.
I think 5e realized it's overpowered. So like, no, it's a blessing.
No.
Is that you want?
But I like it more it's cursed.
Sorry?
Is that
Did
you
you
want
play
a
Baldur's Gate 3?
This is a bundled up
There's
bunch
a
of dudes. I'm hoping it actually
And
holds.
it's-
These guys.
They're just like kind of laced in there,
And that
but
is
they're
that is cursed.
suspended off the edge.
Nice.
Ooh, what's happening?
Before shit goes down, so I'm just gonna heal Polaro a little bit.
That sounds fine.
Just a little bit.
Nice.
Let's see, you're gonna get only 7.
That's fine.
Hey.
Oh, 70?
Better than nothing.
No. Perfect. Better than nothing.
I'm at like
Yo.
22.
Hello.
Hello.
Out of.
40.
What's going on?
I don't have enough spell
Alright.
slots left.
Sneaking in to grab my stuff,
Okay.
but now I'm no longer
Do
sneaking.
you have a heal?
Yeah, fair enough. You failed.
Not one stealth.
Stealthy.
Are we being
Detective.
stuffy?
I'm sorry, that's up to you. I just work here, sir.
Yeah. Wait, I can be stuff. I'm going to.
Is that a spell that you use?
Yeah.
Because I have a stealth thing too, and it can cover all of us.
Yeah.
You mean passive
passive
trace?
Yeah.
trace.
Sick, dude.
Nice.
That's such a good
I am
spell.
not stealthy.
The ship, as you guys come upon this scene, you can see a pair of old fishermen in the firelight of some torches at the edge of the river here. As they're smoking away, talking about, you can hear something, dead mother's fish, and the ship in the distance, its silhouette slowly carrying off and away from the docks. It's moving away, and as it gets
Okay.
out,
I healed
you
myself.
hear a couple of shouts as orders are thrown about from the various crew members. You can see what you can see in terms of presence aboard. Oh, I totally fucking neglected. He's only got the one, and then he also needs
Wait,
to
we're all coming from
have
over there?
Yeah.
I'm farther back.
This guy
It's just
and
like on the door.
If you can put me over there, that'd be great. Though we're gonna get out there in a minute, I'm assuming.
Can someone put me over there?
Jump over.
Oh,
Rock, can you place me over
Yeah,
there?
Robert, you're the king.
All 3 of me.
30 of me.
Dude, I got a dirty 30 for my stealth.
You're probably.
then you are a ghost fart in the shadows.
Is it plus 10?
Yeah, it's like one of those silent, deadly, you know how it goes.
Oh yeah.
Silent but deadly, yeah.
Go into their minds.
25.
Just invade the brain.
Yeah.
Spores coming out of you. Like, holy.
Plus 10.
Yeah, but I have disadvantage.
Ah, yes.
So do I get plus 10 on my disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 12.
I mean,
I had a 14 and a 2.
I choose pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Oh, actually.
Anybody want to
Wait,
inspire me?
I'll carry you.
No, we're not doing that anymore. That's dumb.
Ooh, I put Buttercup and Wesley carried.
I don't want to be carried.
You know what? You're being forcefully picked up by Wesley. He
Yeah, I
scoops
guess.
you into his arms
Yeah,
like a baby.
that's fair.
Cradles you.
Do they
I'm
have
just
to roll?
picturing Ben pouting this whole campaign.
No, he's not.
His last.
He has not
Buttercup,
said
heal
anything.
yourself
What
as well.
class are you anyway?
Sorry, the question?
You're not.
I mean, they both can. They're both quite robust with the tuber strength.
Multi-class is commoner and noble.
So that's
Oh, there it is, motherfucker. Aha!
18 here.
Okay, nice.
I don't resist.
No,
I
you're
guess.
just like in
Each
their
one
arms.
has my arms, like each arm.
Would you say?
No,
The what sound? That's it?
So like each one has one of my arms, and I'm just getting like kind of like lifted up and just taken.
No, I think just Wesley
Oh.
has scooped you into his arms like a baby, and he's cradling you
Oh, I was
gently.
thinking. I was thinking more.
He does
It's like
that.
a beautiful host of a show. She's like sideways with her arm out. There's like a whole bunch of muscle men standing like that. That's not what
I think
happened.
Ben's too sad for that.
But there's 2 of them.
I'm not
I
sad.
like that flick.
You're
that
something.
Keep referring to Ben.
It's not sad.
It's like an anime sad, I think. There's a dour expression and the little, the sad bubble overhead, but he's being carried by a happy mushroom. And as you're being carried by the happy mushroom, there's like a dun dun, and it looks at you, who's got this dour expression, and then dun at the mushroom that has no expression. And then back at the bunch of you guys that are like, yeah, we're gonna kick some ass. Boy, we're hurt, but we're gonna kick some ass. We're gonna make others hurt. Yeah. I don't know. That's the dance I would do. But
Are we getting up to the boat?
Yeah, I think we advanced closer to the, because we're all stealth now.
yes.
We all got
So,
perfect stealth.
Dirty 30, Petrichor rolled a what? And then everybody else? You guys rolled or you didn't? 25, terrific stuff.
28.
Terrific. It looks like everybody's rolled pretty. You, is this with the spell or without the spell?
With the spell.
Terrific stuff. Yeah, there's a plus 10 on top.
Yeah,
We're not
Wesley
about
and
to-
I got carried.
both got 18.
Yeah, I got it.
Why? What did you end up rolling?
12.
Okay.
2.
Yeah, I got a 2 plus 10.
That's fine. And I'll buy that for $1. The two of your
That's why I said don't
mechanoid
carry me.
spirits
I wanted it to be normal.
immediately feel a strange tremor in the force and jump upon, silencing and holding your companion as they carry him aloft with a sort of shield of silence coated over his mouth, also known as a gag. You find that it smells like old gym socks. But with that
Don't
said,
forget they're fully edible, so don't forget these.
that is true, actually. But the taste is not like gym socks. With that said, you guys come upon the scene, and as I described, you can see that there's a pair of fishermen situated outside their little buildings here at the river's edge. The river rushes as it bends off and heads towards the rapids that you can hear and see in the distance. The water here is relatively calm, having come from a bit of come into a bit of a bell as it coalesces in a large pool and lets the current die down quite a bit. You guys can actually, even in the nighttime with a bit of moonlight around, see a fish jump in the pond up ahead as the boat is careening silently away. Its reflection still and rippling in the water underneath it. As you look upon the surface of, you see many faces, many forms, many peoples, and the voices that you hear echoing across the water are what they are, but one stands out amidst as it echoes out. And don't you worry, sir. We'll make sure that you, as well as other Fox Mantle interests, reach where they ought to within due course. You go down and you enjoy yourself a nice, comfortable sleep. Oh, I cannot possibly. I'm terribly seasick at the best of times. I can't possibly. But I appreciate, yes, Mr. Kerwin, I very much appreciate it. As you look upon, there's another one I was trying to pull out here to throw upon, but I can't seem to find him. He says, well, you suit yourself. You and your companion are more than safe aboard the vessel here. And as the boat continues to slip on, the lot of you, well in stealth against the darkness, sit at the outskirts of the light coming from the torches here.
We should sink the boat.
Can I run up?
I
Can I run up over
I
here?
like that a lot.
Can I get carried over here, I guess?
I don't know, they go by my command. Why is it not?
You gotta follow the request.
Wow!
And maybe you'll get approved.
Why is
wanna-
it that you want to go over there?
I want to try and shoot the boat.
Shoot the boat.
I have an explosive bolt.
Oh, you better put a hole in the hull then.
We're here.
I'm gonna try and sink I'm gonna try and blow a hole in it so it sinks.
Yeah, you'll want it by the water line in the hull.
Yeah, they're like they're safe
I don't-
here.
I don't-
It's a D6 on top of it.
Oh, well, that's not gonna.
It's a D6 on a
I was
D6.
like, never mind.
Like if one
No.
if one of us had like
What's
fireworks,
that name again?
Waiting till the little
Draken Croman. Sorry, Draken Croman.
Not on my room.
Who's that?
I was gonna call Mr. Croman.
That's the Batman that everybody calls him.
Oh, Mr. Croman.
That's my
Batman.
But as I say, you guys are at the outskirts of this light in this moment, this brief but decisive moment.
I think we should get real close and hide behind those barrels and shit, and then
Well, you can
we'll-
have it custom
cubes.
made.
Yeah, cubes. and then who is long range
So
attacks?
what's
Start
okay?
pumping
What's the plan here then? These are there's Fox Mantles on the boat.
I think we should kill everybody.
There's a lot of them.
Except
No,
for
no,
the
that's
one.
the thing. Do we know who specifically is with the Fox Mantles? Because for all we know, they could be like maybe
Kill them all.
No, potential allies.
No, they're bad guys.
They were all just talking
They're all
about the
baddies.
cocktails.
What were
Oh,
they
baddies,
talking
you need to
about?
die.
The thing is, that was like way bigger.
We don't know.
We have to get closer
They're
to
just
see.
hanging.
As you look ahead, Flick, you see that they've got a fish folk and what looks to be a grung nearly being keel hauled to the side.
Oh, yeah,
Guys.
they're evil then.
This has gotten serious.
Yeah. And specifically, what could I tell about these two folks there? They look fairly.
They look like
heavily armed.
Siskel elite.
Siskel, so they are Siskel. Yeah, we gotta destroy this boat. Whoever's on
I'm
it.
down.
I vote for guerrilla tactics here. We blow a hole in the hull, sink the boat, and get the fuck out of Dodge.
It is.
No, can I add to that? Sink the boat while they're swimming in the water. Come up and just murder them.
How
At
deep
their
is the
worst
river?
point.
Right about here, it's
I'm assuming
not like
Siskel
super
are
deep,
effective
but
in
it
the
is
water.
about
Me too.
maybe 40 feet at the deepest points. So
And
on
the
average,
boat
you're
is-
looking at about
Batman's
20
also
feet,
here.
How tall's the
So
boat?
again,
Boat
guerrilla
itself,
tactics.
you're looking at
Hit and run.
I mean, this is kind of your water line here.
Okay.
And hit.
And actually, I guess the grung guy, he is getting
I mean,
keeled
if one of us
in-
could get
in
over
the
there,
water.
we could pincer maneuver them. Hit
But to
them
get
from
up
both
onto
sides.
the thing is about 5 feet from the water.
Weird question. Do I know him?
Weird answer. Yeah.
Damn, I know him.
The subtitle is sorry, the grung in the water. Yes, that's actually his name. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, no, that's his name.
I'm going to.
100%.
I know.
That weird answer will fit.
Yeah.
I'm learning
Forrest,
grung.
I guess it wasn't that weird.
Um,
I could have done better. I'm disappointed in myself.
Before
Sorry,
I know it, I'll
anyway.
be at 6 languages.
Tharla's dead.
Nonsense.
He
Edith.
does.
Not Edith.
Not me, okay.
Not Edith.
That's fine.
Tharla.
Laura.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do have a thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
If
You three. I'm blessing you guys.
Cool.
So you
Okay.
get a D4 to add to your
1, 2, 3?
attack. Yeah, all three of you get
a D4.
You?
Yeah, D4 to add to.
Blessing. I'm
Yeah.
not here to hear God's, but I will accept your blessing.
I'm gonna use this one. Now I don't know if you guys
Does that
want to
mean that you're
utilize
now
this
his wife?
or
I don't know.
not.
Just
The
inherent.
dynamic has changed.
As you look upon him in
What?
his bikini mail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his gem rock
Yeah.
bikini mail. He's shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, damn.
Copper marigolds!
He's just moving up to first wife.
She just asked you to marry her?
wife now. First wife. First wife. Thank you. You better play your cards right, Ben.
I'll just like stick it behind my ear and be like, I never thought I'd get a husband this young.
Flowers today.
Fantastic stuff.
They're really easy to steal, just so you know.
I was gonna be
Say
like,
that. Cameron.
I'll just kind of be like, wow, Petricora, I never thought I'd get married this young. You're so bold.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go kill some stuff.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to put it out there. I do have a thaumaturgy. So if you want to play psychological warfare with them, I don't know if you do or not. I can make like unlock doors, open and slam shut.
that's fun.
I can cast like ominous whispers behind them.
Oh, so we could like
Can I-
distract them well.
Yeah.
I
You
like
don't
that
have to
a lot.
allow us, but can I say I still have that ballista? For
No.
my-
Actually, I don't imagine you would.
Yeah, I don't.
That'd be crazy.
So it's only
You
for
have
that
you
one
you may have kept it though. You know what? I'll allow you to have kept it somewhere. In fact, no. Actually, just go to the office.
Horse?
The Office of General Violence of the Purple Dragons.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't have it. Okay.
The General Violence Association.
I have magic fist. I could swim up, punch a hole in the boat, swim up. Just-
You could right at the water
I'm
line.
stealthy. I have 30 stealth.
Flick.
Yes.
How about you go up at the back there and disable the rudder so that this boat can't escape?
Very well. Accept my wife's judgment.
We'll have to do it at the same time as something else though, because they'll
Second
do
wife,
that.
no, the first wife, and I accept her judgment, and I begin to swim towards with my 30
Leveling
stealth.
up in the relationship.
My dirty 30 stealth.
Okay.
Dirty 30.
As you do so, the rest of you,
I would like to
Me-
go and hide behind the cubes so that I'm closer to.
I'm fully prepared to fire off a charged shot. Sorry, either to catalyze some kind of explosion or
everybody gets a double
distract.
move here based on Flick's maneuver.
Nice.
So basically, you can end up anywhere along here. You can meet up with these guys and say howdy do. Or you can continue stealth out over the darkness onto the dockside there.
Is there anything on the docks that?
Or you can like make your way around.
Yeah.
You can. That's always an option. Just like take the back way.
I do have a 100-foot movement on my turn.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, in that case,
I do have swim speed.
20-ish feet. I gave you 80. So.
Oh, sweet.
Is there anything
Thank you, sir.
specific on the dock that like that could help us in this endeavor at all? Like any
Barrels of black
explosives,
powder?
any sort of supplies?
At a glance in the darkness, you don't see anything but throw me perception. And that goes for anybody else that you might have relayed this plan to.
Sure.
Perception roll?
Wait, yeah, was there one?
Perception.
Yeah, so it's perception to see if there's anything on the docks thereby. As Petrichor is muttering about black powder,
16.
24.
18.
a lot of you all at the same time look over towards the crates and the barrels, and immediately, oh shit, totally didn't, oh goodbye. Totally didn't put them down. As
Hello.
you guys all immediately see a whole bunch of alcohol barrels.
Okay, good.
Just gonna
Those
throw
are
them on
those.
fire.
Why don't we get you throw them? We light them on fire.
I have a charged shot. I can ignite shit.
Yeah, we do that. We like throw the barrels and then you ignite them as they hit the deck. That's fun.
Well, they would explode, but.
Exploding on the deck.
Oh yeah, with like
Yeah,
lightning
up
and
there.
flaming alcohol. Fucking
Meanwhile,
nice.
Valera, Flick.
That's assuming I make
I
the
say one thing to
hits.
Ben before I go.
And she
I
makes
say,
the throw.
"Oh, my tadpoles, I love them."
Oh, sorry, yeah, Flick's doing the thing. So, Valera. Ben.
So we don't want to create a diversion over here while he's destroying the rudder and punching a hole in the hull there.
We could do that first and then
If anything, we want them looking over like
Yeah.
the side of the boat, eh?
Well, the thing is, if we come up onto here, they're gonna see us and they're gonna
But
come
we're
at
all
us with
stealth.
full.
No, but if we're not all, they're gonna split their attention.
The boat continues to move away as a lot of you bicker amongst
I
yourselves.
want to come up behind the barrels and shit. You said it's
I'm
darkish
gonna,
over here, right?
I'm gonna throw a barrel.
Yes,
Alright, I
yeah.
want to come up
Throw a
here.
barrel.
Wesley Buttercup, come with me hither.
I'm-
Fuckery abounds.
Yeah, you want to throw the barrels?
Yeah.
Okay, and I will go. I'll
Would
say
the
I'm gonna
dads
run over
mushroom
the
people
rocks.
float?
Yes, so some of them could.
Spongy?
Yeah, they're fungus.
Can you
It becomes a
use
matter
my-
of, you know what, I'm gonna roll that it becomes a matter of time for them to transition to different functions, if you will.
Whoa.
Um,
Well, yeah, because you gotta let down.
So the average
sails.
myconid will, on average, sink in the water, but you could potentially lessen their weight, make them a little lighter, a couple less hit points, but they could float in the water. He was just asking.
I want to be on the bridge.
Of my thighs.
That's not what I
On the
meant.
bridge.
So you guys do all have basically like the whole of this area, like I said.
I'm not gonna go on the dock because we're just surrounded by a bunch of bombs.
Where are you?
I'm going to the boat that's on the shore there.
So are you taking the main route and meeting some fishermen, or are you taking
Well,
the
I'm
back
going
way?
past. I'm gonna go past.
You
Through
can,
a barrel?
you can go around as well.
Yes, that's-
Was
I
it a
did say that you
successful
could
throw?
avoid
Not through
human
it.
contact if you want.
I am.
Well, I know I'm gonna go here because I want to kind of like just make sure no one's gonna be behind
Oh,
us.
sick. 29 to hit.
And I was gonna go
That definitely
past.
hits.
I'll
and
go
it's gonna be
past the
charged.
fisherman. Do you have a dialogue that is that why you wanted to go?
No, I'm just
Okay,
wondering.
making sure. Yeah.
But as you come towards them, they look upon you. They seem a pair of grizzled old humans. Drovers, maybe once upon, now this fisherman's situated here.
Are they not human?
They are, 100%. And they look upon you, one of them smoking his pipe as you walk on past.
It
They
hits
bid
for
you.
11 damage.
Wait.
Can I just
Plus
say, do you have a
electricity.
boat?
Or lightning.
They nod,
I'm gonna wait for doing
looking at you. What kind of boat?
I just need a boat to get to that boat.
They look over towards the boat, and one adjusts his cap as he smokes his pipe. And he looks at you. And then he looks over towards the rowboats he's got there.
Yeah.
He says, "Come and I have another boat, but it's stored away, huh? Yeah, bring it out for you if you know, a couple of bucks, coina, huh? Yeah, coina."
I give him a thumbs up and I walk away. I just walk right past him.
The subtitles show up that he's got a couple rowboats there, but he's got a special something stowed away for a couple coin.
Yeah, I'll give him some coin. How much did he? I don't know. What
He just
said.
says a couple coin.
Yeah, I'll give him. I'll give him 10 gold.
He looks upon it, gives a nod at this, and then nods to his friend there. His friend gives a smile and reaches over towards the wall where there's a peg, and he pulls a pair of keys off there on a key ring, and he throws them over towards the guy. The guy nonchalantly
Damn. With 6
walks over
lightning damage.
towards here as this continues to slow away, as it were, sliding further and further.
I got a 23
You got 23?
to throw a barrel.
I got a
That's
29
terrific stuff.
to
That
hit it.
barrel is gonna fly.
29 to hit.
29 to hit. Okay, that's gonna hit
And
the barrel.
it's charged with lightning, so it will explode.
Oh yeah.
Flick, you swim in the
Oh yeah, I get my next turn to swim.
Can Buttercup and Wesley, are they strong enough to lift a barrel and throw it?
Together, I will allow them to like make a slingshot and do the thing.
Okay.
Nothing like too elastic, they're just like doing a sling throw.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a ranged attack on that. I guess I don't have any more bows.
That's it's a 20. A nat 20, that's the word.
Yeah, that's 20. Wow.
Then 24 for me to hit it.
Indeed it is. And with that, I'm gonna need 2 things.
So the first one was 13 damage. The second one also 13 damage. And they both hit with
That's
lightning.
explosions, so
Yeah.
it's structural.
Lightning explosions.
I don't have any props for that.
Oh, I got you covered. Unfortunately, I put so much sand over here and then I didn't account for this. So
You just hear the sizzling of flesh.
if I didn't have a nice layer of
Or
sand,
rather, we would smell the burning flesh, from the lightning strike.
If I can keep one dead body to raise, I would be very happy.
I'm sure they'll be quite charred being struck by lightning.
it quickly gets sucked in towards the ship as you fire away upon it.
So we did 2.
Yeah, mine and Thor.
Right, and you're making it.
I'm
yeah,
assuming
yeah.
one hit the hull and one might have gone over the deck.
No,
No?
They just got
but I
so
appreciate that.
close-ish.
Okay.
Great.
Well, I was thinking more of it exploding above the crew.
I understand.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So 2 big holes in the hull. Nice.
Actually, why would I?
I don't know.
Yeah, why would I?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna be up
Creative tactics.
I'm gonna be up here.
Like, fuck the stealth.
I can turn invisible as well.
As the explosions go off in the water, one after the next, the ship is rocked and thrown to the side as flames coat across the surface. Guys falling off, the creatures being keeled, obliterated. A massive hole in the side of the ship is anything but. As the whole of the ship has a glow emanate from the hull, receding outwards slowly, pushing away at the flames that explode against it, the whole of the ship still loses a man off the one side as he screams off to his fate, splashing in the water helplessly a moment later. What the hell was that? The echo of Croman's voice, easily resonating out across everything, as Yolanda can be seen rushing over the rubble of the desk and whatnot that have spilled about, rescuing the hand tankard and saying, "The booze is good and we've got people on the front." At which point she starts to crack the keg and haul off on it as Donovan looks over towards and says, "Hey, easy on that. That's special stuff," and starts to cock his crossbow. "Croman, sir." They look over at each other as the camera pans against all of you guys. And in the whole steel-fast moment of it all, everyone rolls initiative.
Right.
I got 1.
20.
Or dirty
7 piece.
I got,
No,
I got a nice nat
22.
1.
Damn.
I got 20.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I got 10.
Oh, I love it.
Dirty 20.
Well, at least I don't go
I
last.
don't have a knife. Yeah, no, that's not what I wanted. Where'd you go? Got it?
No,
There it is.
22. 18
Okay.
plus 4.
So you go before me. Yeah, because I have 17 plus 3.
Nice.
I love your flump.
Lovely lady.
What are the other options that you get when you...
So many.
I think that's
There's
it.
there was 8 of them.
No, but just for
Was this
that.
the box he came
Only
in?
stuff with the-
It's
that
only
was a
flump.
box that I got jewelry in one time, and I
Well,
just
a flump or a pixie.
cut a chunk of...
Oh, I didn't know it was like
put
that.
it downstairs on it. I have a whole bunch of scrapbooking stuff.
As,
I love this.
Big boxes of scrapbooking stuff.
You're one of my new favorite people.
As the scene explodes outwards and everyone's reacting, what did you get, Mirror?
20.
20 for Mirror. Valera?
18.
I feel like if we were ever
16.
housemates, it would have to be in an old Victorian house with
24.
some kind of like
18 plus
stained glass
18
window
plus four.
somewhere.
That's 24.
Oh,
Yeah.
22.
Plants everywhere.
I-
Yeah.
It is.
Orange cat. Yeah.
It is.
Books and plants.
Right, right. What is your dex bonus on that? Is it a 0 or?
+2.
Hey, very good. So, okay. I may roll smaller.
We didn't use some of those people.
So
The
that'd
fire.
be
One person fell off.
Patrick Gore. Yeah, he's done. 10.
I know him.
We just
Yeah.
lit
He
the
owes
whole-
me 5
we
fish.
just lit the whole front of the ship on fire.
And you're gonna
No!
13. 16.
Included the ground.
Not that low.
That's paid.
DM's got a 17.
Every
I'm
gun
gonna
is
be
rival to me for my slaves.
in here, I guess. Terrific stuff. Flicky, you're swimming. There's an explosion.
what's
You
my-
see the glow over there. Oh my
That's
god,
my
it's huge.
signal.
It's terrible. It's big.
I
Tragic.
swim the last. How far am I away?
Good question, actually. Here's a stick to the ship, 60 feet.
Okay. Could I get it in 50?
So you can get there in 60, and then you
Okay.
still have 40 to climb it, don't you? Technically.
Well, I just wanted to go to the.
Or actually, sorry, it's this is the water line. This bottom piece of wood is the water. Or no, sorry, this bottom piece of wood. It's on your side. There's a like very very bottom piece of wood. That's the water line.
Could I get to just the rudder in 50?
I mean, that's further, dude.
Oh, it is? Okay, my bad.
Or no, it's about the same. It's
Okay.
the same. Yeah, I mean, same. It's 60 feet to it.
Okay, I'm gonna swim to the rudder because I sense a snash in a way that's gonna curve the boat into the shore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Come into
Okay.
it.
Fucking beat the shit out of this fucking rudder.
The only thing is, this is a 2x2 base. Yeah.
There's like
The other one was also the same size of base, but
It's taking up less space.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I swim to the
The red
rudder,
one maybe I'll
and I
save
begin
as an
to
add-on.
pummel it.
Okay. It's got an immunity of 10. Yeah, it's all metal and plated, and it's got a bunch of gears, all dwarven style, hinging it together.
Fair enough. I do.
That said, though, the scene pans over to show you, and oh, sorry,
It's not intense.
that's not the right music.
Well, then let's-
I don't even think I can pull out the right music for
That's
this.
the music for Everyone by the Fire. But Ben's.
I think that Led Zeppelin song was good for the
Yeah.
boat situation.
Oh yeah, that was good. But yeah, it's a
Ooh, an
moment of
engine.
like
Ben's
twanging
listening.
banjo and whatnot. As the door opens up, and this thing is slowly dragged out, as everything's very very slow over here. This is just happening until it gets to Ben's turn.
Fair enough. I begin to attack the rudder like crazy. Wait.
And it's an absolute rust bucket of a platform. But then there's this engine sitting on it that's also a rust pattern itself with all sorts of like vines and shit. You know, that might have gotten better. It's certainly not going to. But as it comes out, the fella looks over towards you and says, "Yeah, this will be I'm gonna rocket down the river. Don't you worry."
Nodding my head.
God, I
Okay.
love that.
Just.
Dirty 20 to hit.
And that'll absolutely smoke upon. As it rings against your knuckles, you feel it actually resisting more than any door or jail cell lock that you've seen thus
Okay.
day.
Plus our 6 to hit. 6 damage.
Sorry, how many did you roll?
1d8 plus 4. 6 damage.
So it's got an immunity of 10, so you gotta
Okay.
get over 10 to actually do anything.
Well,
Ah,
yeah,
good.
it's water swollen wood, so it's gonna have more give than something rigid like steel, which would be more liable to crack.
Fair enough.
Or iron, sorry.
25 to hit.
Hits.
Definitely no damage.
As you continue
I will inspire
smashing
you.
against it, bits of your
No,
knuckles
not
start
that.
to skin off.
Let's try again. No, that was the spear twice. Even with the spear, I'd have to roll like a 6 plus
What if
whatever.
you don't destroy it, but just like punch it
Wait.
so fast you make it turn in that direction?
Wait,
Yeah,
why
can I
you?
just turn it?
Didn't we put a hole in the hull?
You could
though,
roll
so
for
there's
athletics
some-
against it. It's gonna be 24 or
I
better.
think it's like glowing.
Not even possible.
You look at the massive gears against it and think to yourself, I'll get crushed.
Not even possible.
Yes.
Didn't we punch a hole in the hull so it's sinking anyways?
You blew up the barrels, killed the dudes there, and watched as like an energy shield exploded outwards from the hull of the ship. And the whole of it is rocked, and a dude fell off the one side, as you know, any classic
So these guys
scene
are dead.
should have, and he landed in the water a moment later.
I'll try one last hit. Oh my god.
You better.
I know. Too excited. 17 to hit.
17 will hit, yeah. As you continue to bash against this thing in the water, hard as you can, your monk powers eliciting so much from yourself, and yet your knuckles continue to bruise and batter and skin against.
13.
13 damage.
Yeah.
You manage to leave a sudden dent against it, and you watch as it kind of kinks at the top, and you think to yourself, happy birthday! So with that said,
That's it for me. Will that successfully turn it enough to head towards the shore?
not even almost.
Alright.
But we applaud the effort, sir.
You're gonna have to
Getting
like
like
latch
it.
onto the boat.
The camera pans against
I
the
do
wall
want
of the
to
scene.
grab on, well, suckers grab onto the boat though.
That's fine, yeah, your feet are already doing so.
Sweet.
As the camera pans against the whole of the scene of all of you, the barrel is long since gone. The flames continue to lick away at the somber scene as the ship continues to make a grand and terrible exit. With all of you situated close by, the man himself,
God.
he simply says, "There's no time for any of this. We have to keep a move on. They'll be left behind. We'll be the victorious. Goodbye, all of you who would see us fail. Goodbye, all of you who will be left in the flames that we will bring to your doorstep." With that said, the ship continues to move away. And these guys are totally dead.
You couldn't do it, eh?
The rudder, no.
And they are off.
I punched it a bit.
Meanwhile,
I would like to take one last shot at the rudder and see if I can maybe do something.
Oh.
sure. You're firing the crossbow thing against it?
No, my longbow.
Oh, okay.
9. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, I'm dumb. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's,
Thinking like, what could I use?
you watch where the
and
gears
six,
cut away at the top of
five lightning damage.
it. How much damage?
5.
Total damage?
Yeah.
Total damage? You strike against it and watch as your arrow shatters, leaving sparks spreading across the water. As this occurs, you watch the sparks overhead. Thankfully, you're just deep enough that they're not affecting you. With that said, the massive rudder continues to rudder the ship.
If Flick was by the rudder, does he get electrocuted?
What?
No, that's what I said. He's
Oh,
just
okay.
he's watching it overhead. Yeah, he's just out of its reach. I thought about that. I was like, I'm not gonna be that guy right now.
No.
God damn, Wi-Fi trying to kill me.
Can I do
That's true.
another one? Not like at the
Fair
rudder
enough.
close to the water, but at the
Never
point
give
where it's
me-
attached to the ship, where I'm assuming it's going to be its weakest at the mechanism.
That's where
There's
you
got
were
to be some
originally
kind
firing.
of metal at it.
Yep, yep. It's got a visible gear that you were firing towards.
Okay.
Yeah.
9, 23 to hit, and 8 damage.
Once again, you watch as the arrow catches in the gears and is crushed. The energies of it suddenly bursting out, doing seemingly nothing.
You're gonna dash to what?
To the water.
your business. I'm talking to.
I need
He
10,
does.
right?
Yeah.
10 at least. Yeah. The robust metal gears continue to grind away as they steer the ship off. Didn't you already fire both?
I fired twice.
Yeah. You only have the 2 shots of that. Do you have
My
a third shot?
longbow?
Yeah. Do you have 3 shots?
No way.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Not possible.
With that, the ship's continuing.
Your longbow, you just keep firing.
I mean, in my
Yeah,
fantasies
per
too.
turn.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
forever.
Okay, sorry.
With that said,
yeah.
you guys make your way as such towards your opposition, trying your damnedest to stop them in any way as they continue to move away.
Whose turn is it?
That's an excellent question. Mir was
Oh, I
just
thought it
doing
was
the thing.
round robin.
But with that
You might have to
said,
hold your turn.
as the camera pans against the scene, showing the desperation in each of your faces and then rests upon this guy.
Ooh.
I do things without abilities.
Classes.
He gives you a quick rundown. So you make it go on, you like this, and then if you want to stop, and you're gonna do it like
I'm
this.
gonna give him another 10 gold to stay on the boat.
He looks you up and down. Oh no! He looks over towards the boat. I see, and I didn't see no one is gonna do it. No, no. No. At which point he takes the gold out of your hand anyway and jumps off the fucking boat as he leaves you to it. At which point he stops and then he comes back and he says, "I haven't done this in a long time." The whole of the place suddenly explodes with this crazy sound as an explosion seems to overtake the whole of the horizon. Doves are released in the distance. And with that, smoke and smolder pours from this old, rusted encasing of some sort of metal as you watch black tar seeping from the edges where the metal is kept together. And he says, "Once upon a time, it was a bad juju, but not anymore. Now it seems necessary. Have a great day!" Gives you a pat on the back, jumps off the thing, and runs off as best he can. He's like full.
That's my temporary mini.
With that said, though,
It's Conan the Barbarian.
I think that's my favorite.
and the camera pans against Batman here drinking as Ulanda and Donovan look down towards, and Croman says, "Well, I'll be fucked." And he turns around and you guys watch as he just does one of these and pushes out towards the sail on the vessel, and with a gust of wind pushes his ass as hard as he can using whatever magics he can burst forth. With that said,
That's it.
the boat comes towards you guys with Ben upon it. It's loud plum 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 plum.
Jump on the boat.
You guys watch as like black tar is seeping out of the engine and down behind it and just dirtying up the water.
Pretty cool.
The guy from Fern Gully shows up and gives it a thumbs
Oh
up.
god.
Getting promoted
Oh
yet?
god.
I mean, let's see how things play out first. It looks promising.
With that said, as you guys do your best to destroy the boat, finding to no avail, and Ben comes floating over with this, you all watch as Croman casts out with a gust towards the sails of his vessel and pushes them faster on. Suddenly, their vessel speeds away. What do y'all do?
Jump on. Are we jumping on?
I'm gonna jump on.
Holy
Flips
Wait,
the
yeah,
sand.
Yeah, I'm on.
Can you cast water walk on?
Yeah, I can cast water walk on us.
I'll just have like an aside with Denny as I'm leaping on the boat. It's like, you can swim, right?
He looks up at you.
In case it sinks.
Maybe.
Well, no.
Depends on the circumstances, boss. We'll see. I'm ready for anything. And then he goes back to licking his balls. As the
If you
camera pans
drown
against
next
the
time,
bottom
I'll
of you
summon
guys,
you with fins.
Christo, still standing around, standing in the background, just looks at you all, shakes his head, and comes forth. "I don't know, but okay. Okay." And he jumps onto the boat with the rest of you guys as the camera pans against the whole of you, the horizon showing the vessel heading off down into the darkness of the receding Tun River and the rapids ahead, as behind them comes you in pursuit. With that said, camera cuts to black at 9:01. Sorry, it ran so late, actually.
That's alright.
29.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to like get to a combat. And
Ah,
I'm
I
like
see.
upset with
That was
myself.
combat adjacent, and besides, the next game we begin.
I didn't look for your approval. I had my own criticisms of myself. Damn it!
We're jumping into a combat next game. It's gonna be good.
I know this, but point being, I'm glad to set up the stage and get some fire in there. It's good. It's successful in it as far as I'm concerned. Also, motorboat.
Into a boat.
Who doesn't love a good motorboat?
Motorboat.
And with that, would you like what you hate? What's your rose least?
I want to.
I like this session. I like blowing up barrels of booze.
I mean, alcohol abuse is. I mean, I have my opinions, but I'll agree.
Still one.
It's like firing discs
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah, like-
Oh.
with gunshots.
Oh. Hunting.
Yeah.
Practicing.
What are they called? They're clay pigeons.
Yeah.
Clay pigeon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. And Courtney, would you like to?
I do like using things that aren't weapons to do shit. Like being able to throw the barrel and have it explode. I think that's really fun. It gives me like ranged weapon opportunities. I did not like that I have not been able to walk on water yet.
That's about to change, though,
I
isn't
want to
it?
walk on water. Nobody let me walk down the river.
This is not Valera.
No, I know.
Where is Valera?
Right here.
Oh, okay, you got Valera. Where's Batman?
Ben's in this box.
Oh, you got Batman.
Benson box.
Right on? What'd you like the least? Sorry. That was what you liked the least.
What?
That was.
That was
What did you like
kind-
this?
That was kind of what I liked the least. Not being able to walk on water.
Fair enough.
I didn't like how long it took us to make decisions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It did take a long time this time, but I can appreciate how tense and intense the moment is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it goes. Robbie, would you like to see?
I always like the return of past villains like Batman.
Mm.
Terrifying. When
I love
saw
that we
his
call him Batman.
Visage returned. It's been striking with fear. If they were near me, I would grasp both my wives and hold them close.
Lick my nipples.
Who's
You're
Batman?
alone.
I wasn't here. for
That's
any of
Batman.
Look at
No,
him, he looks
Come
like
on,
Batman.
no. How would you
Mr.
think
Batman.
you think this is Batman?
No, that's Batman,
I know.
obviously. Why
On
are you so
TV.
scared of Batman, though?
Because he throws fireballs and kills
See,
everyone.
like 2 or 5 almost killed everybody in one turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I
okay, that
forgot
makes
to throw
sense.
for
Yeah.
damage?
And he
My
dropped
extra
you from
one.
like 180.
Oh yeah, and I like
Yeah.
grabbed
That's
top of
unfortunate, and you should really pay more
And then
attention.
fucking teleported.
I should.
And I
Oh,
thought-
that would have been max too. That would have pushed me over 10.
But you survived.
Yeah.
I probably would have
I don't know if I even saw
I
that.
forgot your extra
I mean, me
D4.
as a player, I'm scared.
I would have destroyed
Your character
the.
would have thoroughly seen.
Yeah, I would have
Oh,
destroyed the
he's
rudder.
scared.
That's probably gonna end by
His
the time
cloak
we
was
catch up to
shivering.
Yeah.
that's sad.
Because it's for
And on
10
that
minutes,
bombshell,
right?
Rebecca, would you like to see East?
Well, I really did like the whole boat scene. I like that the rocket's really fun. The whole scene's very cool.
I hate that
want
I keep forgetting my dice.
Actually blow some stuff up next time and kill some people, and I really want to animate a dead person.
Batman.
If we
Yeah,
kill
that
him,
pain.
he's being animated.
Fuck yeah.
This will be in the diary next.
It'll be shame.
I'm reanimating
And bikini
Batman.
put on.
I mean, it's the new Moonbeam, let's face it.
Moonbeam's out. Reanimating
Yeah,
is
yeah, I just
Batman.
like that I didn't get a chance to use Moonbeam because obviously
Well,
that
you're
was
about to,
about
no?
to be
It's
happening.
gonna be
Just put it on the boat.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah,
It's gonna
you
be-
didn't get a chance.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. You're just gonna follow the boat around the entire time.
And yeah, that whole
Oh,
nonsense with the long sword, short sword, daggers, all this.
I like
Two
that.
sets,
I
there's
enjoyed
other-
that.
How many are there? That was just weird.
It was like who's on first, but like modern.
Oh man. With that, very good. And would you like James East?
Took us a bit long to get going. We all, as a group, couldn't really decide like decision making, so that was a bit of a drag. But I think my new favorite NPC just emerged as Cajun Boatman.
I like Cajun Boatman.
And I love Cajun Boatman.
Good
It's
accent.
awesome. We're getting into looks like a nice, cool chase sequence next game, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. We're doing the same thing with the other group, actually. Exactly the same thing.
I've been
they're
so
getting into.
excited to use the boat.
Yeah, actually, I haven't pulled out some of these props in a while. Would you like to East?
The boat.
The boat?
My boat.
Your boat. Yeah, it's cool,
He's
right?
not
He
getting
likes
it back.
those animated, or is that for both of your answers? The boat?
He likes the boat, he hates the boat.
Yeah.
That's
Their boat's bigger than mine. I don't like theirs.
It's a powered bus. It's a powered vessel.
Yeah.
Also, it was a force field that went
Yeah.
The boat's got a shield.
off?
Yeah.
Boat has a shield.
The boat has a shield against magics of sorts. It seems.
I want to yank on the other.
But we
I
still-
thought of another
but we
thing.
still
I also
broke a
just
hole
like
in
we
it?
haven't had a long rest yet, so none of us, or most of us don't have full health, and I
Mm.
have a very few,
I got
I have like
one first level and
three
one
I
spells.
can give you
left.
spell slots.
Oh, I used a second level, so I'm almost at full health.
I'm allowed to, I don't remember how many it is, but like use up level 2 slots to do a level 3 spell. Like I take 2 level 2
Yeah.
slots and that's a level 3 spell.
Basically, yeah, you can
Something like
up,
that?
you can up
Okay,
your rest.
what's,
Yeah.
how does the D3 thing work again?
It's basically roll a D.
Divided by 2.
Yeah, there you go.
Because D3 doesn't really exist, right?
A D2?
No D3.
D3? No, I have a D3. I have a
You
D3.
can make
Do you
them.
have
Oh,
it
yeah.
like
Come
on you?
Not sure.
I want to see it.
A 3-sided die?
Feeling like a
What
wand.
is that?
An axolotl.
Oh, that's a lot.
Can I see
An
it?
axolot?
Axolotl. It's a
Yeah, it's pronounced axolot. Oh!
Oh.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. I like
That
it.
was a Pokemon.
It's gonna be in here somewhere. I don't know if you can find
Pokemans.
it.
Pokemans.
But,
Oh my god.
What are we doing for experience?
oh yeah, everyone takes, on this one, what was it? 35? No, 3. Yeah, you know what? 25.
Just 25.
2,500. Just 25 experience, yeah.
How far?
We are so close.
How far? How close?
Like, we're at 22,805 and we need 2300.
Oh, you're 22,805?
I am.
What do you mean? We're
Where
200
you at?
away? We're
Oh, I'm
150
only
away?
at 21,005.
Yeah, I know.
I'm at 23,555.
Oh.
Yeah, we're 200 away.
I did get a cool XP.
Wait,
I just hit level 7.
yeah.
Did you?
How's that?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
I'm at-
100 XP is
roll
lovely.
hit.
I
Roll
got
hit
small.
during.
I'm at 23,555.
During just whenever.
Well, I asked for the XP before I left last time, and then you guys kept going.
I've been tracking mine.
Oh.
I've been tracking this.
I do. We're level 7 already.
Yeah.
To be
Big day.
What XP are we supposed to be
I'm
at?
at 22,805.
You probably are over then.
I'm at
You probably
23,555.
had a couple loans.
Yeah.
Oh no.
fair. We just hit level 6, like.
I had some
I
small,
love
I had some
that.
small bonuses from earlier, so I might be over 2.
2 or 3 sessions ago.
Whoa, weird.
Becca, what?
Oh,
what
I see
are you
what
at?
this is. Okay.
I just upped mine to the same as Valera's because
Oh,
I
okay,
think
so-
that's
What?
Are you level 7 yet?
22,805.
Oh.
I'm anti-trap.
I leveled up before you?
Mine
I thought we all were
was
supposed to have the same XP.
21,005.
No, because we did different bonuses at the time.
Oh, yeah.
You probably got a bunch of bonuses from before.
Maybe.
Can we just say we all leveled up? If-
So, what is going on? What is the average consensus here that you've average
I think
leveled
they're like,
up?
I think on average they're like 100 XP away. On
Yeah,
average.
like 195 away from
Okay.
level
Some of them are above, some of them are a little below.
I'm fine with it. Everybody can take level 7, but here's the bitch of life. We're playing big person rules, adult rules. You can't actually level up yet until your next long rest.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just not gonna.
So that's fun. After
Leave-
after
just
this
leave
next
it as is.
encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Effectively, unless I keep it
Okay.
going like an asshole,
Yeah, I don't want that.
which I have done in the past. Because sometimes.
No,
that
I
tension is
honestly
fantastic.
wasn't even thinking of kicking in the level 7 bonus, which is Bond of Fang and Scale, because like the way
Yeah.
I'm writing it in my
Just
head.
keep in mind you can't until you're actually at level 7. You're not level 7.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
The D3
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Makes sense.
You lost mine?
what I'm
Until you
saying
long
is,
rest.
I know I
You're
can't
not-
level up. Yeah, I know, because like I think in my head.
I mean, inherently.
So the
you
way
don't-
I've
it's
interpreted the way that Drake
But,
Warden
like,
has been
that's-
written,
I mean,
like in the
basic
class
rule, I
description,
think,
is you're soul bonded to the spirit of an ancient dragon, right?
Yeah.
And like as you level up, the vessel gets stronger. So the way I interpret that is the vessel capable of holding the power of this ancient
Look at that,
dragon
look at that, look at the whole creature.
it depends on your ability
Bringing
to
your life.
manifest that vessel,
Gross.
which is also
Yeah.
coincidentally dependent on
No
like,
one
your
did.
bond with them,
No one's
and
a roll
which
that
for us
creature
translates to the
is.
levels. But how I wrote it in my head is like the catalyst is gonna be like Saiyans in Dragon Ball, so anger is the best catalyst for
Dragon Ball, say.
for connecting with that inner power from the ancient dragon bond,
Right.
which then kind of like scales up how powerful of a vessel I can summon for him to inhabit.
This is your lore behind Denny.
Yeah, for the level up.
Oh, here.
You know,
started
and
with
it's
your
like-
first Denny ball.
Yay!
Nice.
And like,
Ball Z?
Denny ball, Denny ball,
Denny ball.
Denny ball, Z!
well,
My
because
God,
like
shoot me.
the thing I had in my head for when I resummon him, like as a medium dragon, not a small dragon, it's not just going to be like, oh,
What's gonna
I feel
happen?
like I should just dismiss you and resummon you and you'll be bigger. It's not going to be like that.
Okay, what's really gonna happen?
So at some point he's going to die.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But you have to make it has to be after the level
Are
7
you
of
kidding?
Rise,
Denny's
though.
already died.
Yeah, but here's but you're not listening. It's that the anger is the catalyst. So
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's like
Yeah,
a Zenkai boost.
well like with Saiyans, you know.
Yeah, Zenkai boost.
Yeah.
Is Denny a
So
barbarian?
Yeah,
What?
you-
Oh, I don't know
What
actually.
class is he?
In dragon
Barbarian.
spirit classes. I mean, what classes do dragon spirits have?
he was an ancient dragon spirit.
Friend.
Yeah,
It's all
foe.
about anger, though. So it's gonna be
No, for me.
Okay, so
Parthenax is nodding in the
Yeah,
distance.
so because when I level up to level 7, he becomes a medium-sized dragon,
Like,
but I have
like
to
Gandalf,
dismiss him
non-Duck, yeah.
and then resummon, and the
I don't
vessel
know.
that's containing the ancient dragon spirit is bigger. It's not going to be like, oh well, I just leveled up, so now I know. Oh well, I can dismiss him and resummon him, and I already know what he
so
got.
briefly-
So
Are you gonna wait till he dies to do this whole thing, or is
Yeah.
it gonna happen once he levels up?
So once my level 7 applies,
Yeah.
because apparently it won't
There you go,
until
yeah,
the
yeah.
long rest.
Yeah.
The way I have it in my head is he's gonna die, but you need to make it in such a brutal way that
What did everybody learn
something
this
in
session? What did everybody learn this session?
Like about.
That we should all make a decision at the beginning. of
Runners
the
are
game
strong
for
as
what
hell.
we're doing, So we will waste
Yeah.
less time.
I guess that, yeah.
Yeah.
But
as I was saying. But you need to
Anything?
make
Should we
it
pick up
really
anything on this?
brutal.
Yep.
So that something inside of her snaps and she just basically goes, "You killed my dragon!"
Okay.
And like resummons him, but then he comes back even bigger than before. And that's kind of like how they figure out, okay,
Later on.
well, your anger triggers the
That's it.
catalyst for your bond, and the greater the bond and the more innate power you're drawing from inside of yourself as the warden,
Well, right there, I
summons
mean, I
a
totally want to make
bigger
that
and
happen.
stronger vessel for
As
the
soon as
ancient
possible.
dragon spirit
That's a
to
great spot for
inhabit.
that.
Avada Kedavra?
If that makes
Lenny?
sense?
Also known as Dispel Person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose they.
Because like he doesn't have a.
I mean,
You're gonna die to that.
at the end of the day, the
Huh?
thing comes
But you
back
have to-
after a
like, the
ritual. I don't know how
catalyst,
tragic
you
it
have to
really
get
is.
back
Like-
to your situation.
Yeah.
The dragon does,
Yeah,
but like,
but it's already gonna happen as soon
if
as you
someone
level
drops a
7.
0
But the
HP, they
story-
just
I know.
dash.
Yeah, but he
he's got
doesn't
no
that's
memory.
what I'm
spontaneously
saying that
grow
the dragon just comes back.
when he's already
It's
It's
summoned.
like the cat.
Sure.
Came
So
back
he's
very
already
next
summoned,
day.
so he's already.
The dragon came
He's tough
back.
as a small dragon.
Nobody
Mike
thought it was a
doesn't- Loki
goner.
doesn't die.
And it came back the next day. The sound just
never
already
happened in
doesn't
the
sound
ritual.
right. You know?
Well, I have my own ritual
Yeah.
to summon
Odd
him.
shape.
No, I mean,
could
all
flip
of us
these
have a
three, though.
ritual.
I'm not sure where it would have gone.
To then bond
Yeah.
us to him.
What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, these are good
I don't think it works like that.
Yeah, there's some odd shaped ones.
Yeah.
Everybody have fun?
Hell yeah.
Good. No, I enjoyed the session. I just, what was it? Cadence wise, I should have kept it going, I feel like, or push it, but I mean,
Oh no, that's a good
everybody's got to, like, I don't want to get involved in a tense
call at some
situation.
point.
Yeah, that's why I'm just pushing the ship away.
Yeah, that's how I do the same thing. With
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is gonna get heavy. Let's just call
That's
it.
It's the same thing with combat. If somebody takes too long in combat, you
Well,
skip
no,
them.
it's a-
Come
it's
back
a-
to them.
It's a good method as a DM to say like, hey guys, like we've got a certain amount of time tonight.
Yeah.
Like
It's
that's
like either we're here for 2 more hours or we finish now.
At the end of the day, you know what? I'm not paid by the hour, and I don't, like I say,
no,
I don't want to stick my dick in the sauce because, like, again, I just work here. You don't want to. No, seriously, you don't. As the dungeon master, you present a story, and you don't influence players. You do everything you can to stay out from.
You world
the-
build.
There's
Yeah, it's really hard not to affect decisions. You
There's
know, I don't
also,
want to do
like-
And
that. Or
that's
you
why
should.
you just work here.
You can,
Yeah, exactly,
you can
exactly.
give hints. There's also like it's what you prepped as well though, because I've had.
No, I don't prep a lot of stuff. I prep like notes and I prep objectives, but I don't prep like. There's no step by step. You guys literally write the story. Believe it or not, there's nothing written beforehand. So much
what's it
beyond.
called? The
bullet
temporio,
points.
the temporio troll, or the something troll.
I I mean, we took a lot of time with them swords. Though. I feel bad actually. There was even a false
You
bottom
have
to
so
each.
many souls.
There was a
Did
false
you
bottom
did
to
you
each
see
of
that
those
episode of
lockboxes.
Dragon Ball Super
So,
where
funny.
To be honest with you, I'll be honest with you right now. I never got into Super. I just couldn't.
Okay, well, no, I was just thinking
I
of
felt
the.
animation before, and I felt it was too soft.
I was just thinking.
I'm sure it was great.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just thinking of the arc
Oh, is it
where
working? Catch you guys
Goku
later.
Black.
Let me know when you're doing the archery thing again.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm thinking of the instance where what's his face
Either Saturday or Sunday.
is telling
give me all
Goku
that
all
message,
about.
Or we do
Yes, it was
have
Goku
a
Black
field
telling
trip.
Goku all about when he first took over his body and the way he murdered Chi-Chi and Goten.
He did that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
actually.
And he
Bunch of
told
people
him
show up?
it.
I
Thank
know
you.
he did that.
And Goku just he's already at like blue, right? And he just fucking loses his
Let you guys know.
shit.
He should.
And that's kind of how I think of that as Mirin's moment when she just snaps. But it has to be really brutal.
Should. But that what my
Air
argument
20 is always not done 20.
is that
Folks
it's
know.
circumstantial.
We'll catch you next D&D time.